Alrighty, Steph. This is the shower part. She slipped. I get it. It's censored, of course. Alright, everyone. Hopefully, you had a whole break. I took that break. And now we're here. The new year. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's it. Kneeling down next to Suzu. I was like thinking about intro, but I'm not really sure what to do. Kneeling down next to Suzu again, I lift her head carefully and put the cup on her lips, trying to administer her my blood. Have you texted Reina my address? Uh-huh, she's on her way. Good. For those who don't know, clearly, I don't know what happened. She got scared, then she slipped, and then hit her head. Whatever the case may be, we need her alive. Come on, Suzu, drink. Send your arm. It's just blood. It doesn't matter. Come on, Suzu. Suddenly, some life comes back into Suzu's body, and she swallows what blood I had poured into her mouth already. Yes, drink, cutie. It'll make you feel better. It's working. After the first couple gulps, she seems to be regaining her senses fully. Keep drinking. Oh, I don't like those eyes. And a surprising display of vitality. Suzu grabs a cup and pours its remaining contents into her mouth. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, they're vampires. It's like, I just hit the mic. It's like being a player in any game. You gave them a revival potion. They're gonna glug that. It seems to be working. Are you feeling the moment her eyes fixate on me, I feel like I'm hit by a mental battering ram. Oh Lord, more! I need more! Another mental attack. Feels like my consciousness is being besieged by something gigantic. Something trying to take control. Give me more, her gaze falls upon my still bleeding arm. More! Wow, vampire! The next mental onslaught is almost enough to break through, but somehow I'm able to resist it. Instead of giving in, letting my mental barrier fall, I begin pushing back. Cautiously at first, then more forcefully. In one big final push, I shove the other presence in my head away from me. Something clicks in my head and I'm able to breathe more freely again. Immediately afterwards, something starts happening to Suzu, and a pink light seems to be emitted from her chest. What's going on? A couple seconds later, the weird pink light vanishes as quickly as it came. What's that on her chest? Looking at Suzu, I can make out a dark spot just under her collarbone. A circle of some kind. What? What's happening? Holy shit! Your eyes, oh my! I didn't even notice that from blue to purple. Okay, now my assumption with the vampire mythology. Holy shit! Your eyes, they're purple now. Purple. Alrighty then. My what? Purple? Yeah, very much so. But more importantly, how do you feel? I'm good, I think. My head feels a bit weird. I guess that's not unusual after you hit it on a bathtub. No, that's not it. I think it's inside. What do you mean? A headache? No, it's. Sorry, I'm having trouble focusing what I want to say. It's okay, cutie. Take your time. I'm just glad that you're conscious and seemingly fine again. Reina is on her way too. She'll patch you up in no time. Okay. Do you think I could put on something though? I feel a bit exposed. I guess that should be fine, yeah. As long as we're careful, we should be able to get you at least into your underwear. I'm about to get up to grab Suzu's underwear when I feel a small hand holding me back. What's wrong, cutie? Did you look? Oh, I mean, kinda. But I didn't see anything I hadn't seen before, and I was too busy figuring out what to do about your bleeding head anyway, so don't worry. I wasn't worried, just curious. Let me go grab your underwear. Mm-hmm. This time successfully getting up, I walk over to a pile of neatly folded clothes in the other room and bring over a pair of cute panties and a bra for Suzu. I make sure that she's actually fine to get up before I help her up from the floor. Luckily, it seems that her own regenerative abilities, in combination with my blood, were enough to prevent the worst. Placing her on the edge of the bathtub, I then help her into her underwear, which she lets happen rather unceremoniously, smiling at me the whole time with a slight blush on her face. Eventually, her private bits are covered, and I princess carry her out of the bathroom and wait for Reina's arrival. Because no matter how fine she looks now, I can't fully relax before I've heard Reina's opinion on Suzu's state. I sit her down in the chair June was using just before all of this and then kneel in front of her so that she doesn't have to look up to me. Having her here is nice, both because the chair was conveniently placed already and because bloodstains aren't easy to remove from a couch. Plus, Reina should have an easier time examining Susie's head on this chair. Yeah, why does she have a tattoo on her, below her collarbone? What happened here? Why is there a bloody knife on the counter? I, remember the blood I gave you? The blood? You mean there wasn't really a better alternative? I called Reina and she said that I needed to give you blood. Obviously, it had to be mine because I couldn't have asked June for this. You could have. And have you cut yourself with a kitchen knife to drain your blood? Hell no, sister. Both of you are under my care and I'll do whatever I can not to let anything happen to you. Or at least remedy the situation as best as I can. If I fail at protecting you, of course. My mind wanders back to the moment where I found Suzu lying in her own blood on the floor, and a feeling of anguish washes over me for a second. This is way too close for comfort. Hey! This was not your fault. I was just not being careful enough. No, I know, this isn't something I could have prevented. These things happen. It still leaves me with a sinking feeling in my stomach, though. I almost lost you there. Feeling the need to reassure Suzu and to reiterate my promise despite her prior words, I take her hand into mine and look at her with as much sincerity as I can. Listen, Suzu, I know promises don't undo what happened, nor are they a guarantee for anything, but you're so incredibly important to me that I'm having trouble finding the right words to express it. So, yeah, seeing you lying there not knowing if you're still alive was one of the worst experiences I ever had. But it also showed me just how much I care about you and how much I don't want to lose you. I swear I'll do whatever it takes to protect you for as long as you let me protect you. I. Was that a hiccup? Maybe. I don't know where it came from. You're adorable. Hee hee, Shimo. Anyways, I basically said what I needed to say. I know it doesn't do much, but I hope you understand how serious I am about this. Of course I do. I knew all that already, silly. I'm not just staying with you because I have nowhere else to go, you know? You make me feel safe. You make me feel at home. You make me feel loved. And I know you haven't said that you love me. I didn't mean to say or make you say it or but I know you care for me a lot more than anyone else does. That's why she closes her eyes and takes a deep breath, calming herself. That's why I'm staying with you because I like you a lot and because I feel like nothing can ever happen to me when I'm with you. But nah, no buts. I slipped and I hit my head. I would be dead if you had not acted the way you did. You saved me, Sen. You couldn't have done anything to prevent what happened, but you could have not saved me. But you did, and that more than anything is proof for me that I am safe with you. It's why I want to stay with you forever. Why I will stay with you forever. Whoa, whoa, let's calm down, you. Oh, hiccup. Right? Ain't that cute? Again? I'm kidding. It's like, all right. Why? Oh, that must be Reina. Can you stay with Suzu, June, while I let Reina in? And then it's not Reina, it's a church. Freaking guns people down. You know, we get murdered. Sure. Getting up, I quickly head over to the door and buzz Reina in after telling her through. Oh, okay, that's Reina. After telling her through the intercom where my apartment is. A couple seconds later, she arrives at my apartment door, slightly out of breath. Sen! I. Phew, how is she? Conscious, babe, and seemingly fine after drinking my bloody wine. But come in and see for yourself. I guess something happened to her. Lead the way then. Hi, good evening, June. Good evening, Miss Shinozaki. How's your head? Oh, hello, Miss Rigamine. My head is fine, I think. It feels lighter than usual, though. Lighter? Mm-hmm. I'll go get some fresh air in the balcony, okay? Sure, June, but be careful. Okay. Weird. I might have to go talk to her in a moment. Talk to her? Can you describe this feeling a bit more? It's as if there was a weight removed from my head. Like it was being weighed down before, now it isn't anymore. I also feel like I can think more clearly, I think. That would be a rather uncommon side effect. I agree. You get knocked on your noggin, most people would not be clear headed. As, yeah. Nothing completely unheard of, though. I'll take a look at your head now if you don't mind. Okay. Does it hurt when I poke you here? No, it feels normal. Fascinating. Did you already remove her blood from the bathroom, Sen? Not yet. I had other things in my mind. Good. Where's the bathroom? I point over my shoulder. Through that door behind me. You can't miss it. If I may, of course, go ahead. What is she doing? I'm not sure, to be honest. We'll find out in a moment, I guess. Okay. Looks like a crime scene in there. Yeah, what did you do? I checked if you were exaggerating what happened to her, but based on what I just saw, I'm pretty sure that you didn't. Why? Because there's no wound on her. There's no wound on her head, literally. There's a small bald spot in the middle of where most of the blood is, but it's perfectly fine skin. The skull bone underneath seems to be solid too. Because usually it takes a week, depends on how severe it is, months maybe for it to fully heal. Okay, but we knew already that my blood can do that, didn't we? We did not. When I used her blood on claws, it still took her a couple days to recover, even if that wasn't nearly as long as it would have been normally. However, she does have scars on her abdomen from it. The natural regeneration just got sped up through the use of her blood. In Miss Shinozaki's case, however, a very likely fractured skull and a heavy bleeding laceration healed within what, 20 minutes? Yeah, but vampires have this blood-based regeneration to begin with, don't they? Doesn't seem too weird that giving her my blood would multiply the speed at which she heals, right? At first glance, it does seem logical, yes. But from a medical perspective, things aren't that easily explained, mi amigo. However, I can't give you an alternative explanation just yet, without having done a few tests on Miss Shinozaki first. More tests? More tests? You have no idea how interesting this is to me. I've learned a lot about the physiology of vampires since I started working as a medical professional for myths. But this is the first time I've heard of this kind of effect, you know? I see. Speaking of effects. Right, you said something happened to her. What was it? Take a look at her. What do you see? She's a bit thin. But other than that, look at her eyes. They look normal to me. I may be a bit upset at the moment, probably due to my comment about her weight. Right, they also haven't always been purple. What do you mean? Susie had light blue eyes until half an hour ago. Really? I still haven't seen them with the new color though. Here, use the front camera. Oh, lavender, how pretty! I agree. I was about to say those are some cool eyes. I can lie. But also, Miss Rugamini over here, the nurse, has dark emerald eyes. Pretty hot. But that's not all that happened. There's more. I guess I'll give you a quick summary of what happened. Please do. So after she had drunk my blood, right, she wanted more. My arm was still bleeding at that point, which of course got her attention. I'm not sure that she was fully there at the time, but I think she used her ability on me and tried to make me give her my arm. Suggestion, right? Continue. I didn't give in to her mental battering, but instead pushed against it, and eventually she collapsed, probably from being in the state she was in. Then, out of seemingly nowhere, some sort of pink aura appeared around her for a moment and then vanished as quickly as it came. How do you even explain this? Pink aura. What the fuck? Glowing? Why would she? Okay. Yeah, I know it sounds weird. Anyways, after it had vanished, her eyes had changed color and disappeared on her chest. I point at the tattoo below Suzu's clavicle. It appeared? Yeah. Can I please take a closer look at that, Miss Shinozaki? Okay. A circle with some sort of arrow pointing upwards. I can't say that I've seen this symbol before, nor that I know what any of this means. Nothing? Not at the moment. I would suggest that you ask someone who knows more about vampires. Miss Hirano, for example, would like to know a lot more about this than I do. What do you think, Suzu? I'd like to know what all of this means, yes. I guess I'll add that onto the pile of things to talk to her about tomorrow. I'll let Mr. Rauchi know that you won't be attending classes then, Miss Shinozaki. I won't? As healthy as you seem right now, I'd like to examine you more thoroughly tomorrow, before I give my medical thumbs up. I would like for the two of you to come visit me at Crimson High tomorrow. If possible. Afterwards, you can then talk to Miss Hirano. Both of us? Yes, both of you, although the main focus will be on Miss Hironozaki. I might need you for some of the tests. I'll have to think about it overnight. Are you free for that, Sen? I should be, yeah, since I was going to be there tomorrow anyways. This should work out just fine. Great! I've got a couple more questions for Miss Shinozaki before I can head home in peace though. Do you need me for those? I don't think so. Good, I'll go check on June then, after I wash all that blood off of myself. Wait, that's right! Huh? That blood isn't just your own, I assume? I'd assume most of it isn't, yeah. So? So what? Do you not feel any reaction to it? Oh, no, not really, except for that it's getting a bit itchy, probably because it's drying. You have some of Miss Shinozaki's blood on your hands there, too? Also, probably, yeah. Do me a favor and smell it real quick. Sure, I guess. Sniff? Nothing? Nothing at all. That's highly fascinating, given what we thought we learned earlier today. Alright, go wash it off, but be careful and leave the door open so that we notice when you go crazy, please. Very reassuring, but yeah, will do. Giving Suzu a quick smile, I turn around and head into the bathroom to clean myself. Even though I'm now alone with vampire blood all over me, there's no urge to lick my hands or anything at all, unlike last week with Miko's blood. Is it concerning that I've been covered in the blood of two different cute girls twice in less than 2 weeks? I don't know. After a couple minutes, I've cleaned myself as much as possible without taking a shower and head back out of the bathroom. So, anything? Nope. Fascinating. I scratch my head. Yeah, maybe I'll be out on the balcony with June now. Call me if you need me for anything. Of course. With that, I turn around and make my way over to the balcony. Alright. Alright. Oh my god, it's June? Sen, how is Suzu? Apparently perfectly fine. Rain is going to examine her more thoroughly tomorrow, though. Hey, awesome. And you? Is everything alright? I was very worried about Suzu. She looked so helpless there. Yeah, this could have gone really badly. Poor Suzu. She seems to have a lot of bad luck. I guess so, yeah. But she does seem to be coming out on top each time at least. Can you hug me? Of course, come here. June wraps her tiny arms around my midsection and presses her face on into me, taking a deep breath which then turns into a big sigh. Ah, better? A lot. That's good. She's like a freaking cute. She's like a cat or a dog, right? Like pet animals love being like I guess is it like it's like bonding time for your pet animals. Go with that. So for them, say they're distressing. Something weird happened there, Sen. Huh? What do you mean? I don't know. I felt weird while you were talking to Suzu. Weird how? My heart went all crazy again, but it calmed down super quickly too. Was it similar to what happened earlier today while I was in Suzu's room? Somewhat, but also kind of different. I'm not sure. It didn't feel bad though, just weird. But a lot of weird things have been happening to me ever since I've met you, so it's kind of not too weird, I suppose. If only mom would talk to me about what's happening to me. Maybe it's puberty? Oh yeah, June? How is your mom? Have you talked some more to her? She's called me earlier and we talked a bit. Sounded like she was doing really well by herself. And what about her? Her memory. No problems there. She didn't call me something other than June even once. That's unusual, I take it. I can't remember the last time this happened. But that's great, June. I'm really happy for you. Is something not okay? The thing that just happened with Susie in the bathroom. When she went all wah, 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 and then started glowing and her eyes changed color? Yeah, that. I think it has something to do with me. What do you mean? I don't know. Maybe my whole life I thought I was a human, but what if I'm not human after all? I've tried to avoid these thoughts for the last couple of days, but after what just happened with Suzu, I think there are certain questions I can't avoid asking myself anymore. What do you think it could mean? I have no damn idea, but maybe I'm a myth too? But wouldn't that be something I know about? Is there something other than humans and myths? If so, what is it? What am I? I don't know what you are, but I think you must be someone very important. Why do you say that? Because you're Sen, my favorite person in the world. You're adorable, June. I'm not trying to be though, I'm serious. You're my favorite person in the world because you are you, but you must also be someone really important because you are the center of my family's whole freaking religion. Right, your religion. Do you think I should try asking your mom about it myself? Maybe she'll be a bit more open to talking about this topic. When it's me asking. I don't know. Only when the old poopy head isn't nearby. But I certainly hope he won't be. I can't promise that my next encounter with him will end as well for him as the last one did. I should have kicked his ass when I had a chance. Sorry for the harsh language. Yesterday. He should have. He would have deserved it. Yeah. Anyways, I'm sorry for dumping this on you out of nowhere. I had meant to only come out here to check on you. It's no problem. I'm happy that I can help you for once, even if it's just by listening. Alrighty then, because I really don't know how to actually solve your problem or anything. Well, you're such a weirdo at times, you know that? Yeah, I know. An adorable weirdo, though. I'll go back inside to check on Rain and Suzu to see how things are looking. What about you? I think I'll stay out here for a couple of minutes longer. It's actually quite nice here and I like how the sky looks. Alright, see you in a bit then. Stepping inside, I joined Suzu and Reina wordlessly as to not interrupt their conversation. Any kind of dizziness again, let me know. It's most likely nothing serious, but it can still have serious consequences as we saw. Yes, okay. And try to take it easy, at least until I had the chance to take a better look at you. Yes, Mr. Gamine. Good girl. Looks like everything is fine for the moment, Sen. Well, I'm glad to hear that. You know, what about internal bleeding or something, though? It's not likely in this case, but I checked anyway and she's fine on that end, too. Good, great. Thank you so much, Reina. I'm not sure what we'd do without you. Probably pass away from some head injury. There seems to be a theme with you. Just kidding. It's fine, Sen. It's my job and I'm happy to help. Still, if there's ever something I can do for you, just let me know. Well, just remember what we talked about earlier. That's all I want from you for now. Yeah, alright. Do you still want us to come in tomorrow? Yes, please. I should be free tomorrow, except for one examination, so drop in whenever it suits you best. Should I not be around at the time, just wait for me in the infirmary. Alright, thanks again, Reina. You're welcome, Sen. Take me to the door? Of course. After she's grabbed her medical bag, I accompany Reina to the door and we say our goodbyes. What did she mean? When she said you should remember what you talked about earlier. Oh, I'm helping her with a family matter. A family matter? Are you sure she wasn't flirting with you? Well, there might be a deal too. What kind of deal? The kind that'll make you all flustered and excited when I tell you about it. Well, I don't know what you're talking about. Do you want to know? Yes, please. She wants to give me a free reign over her body. Free? Do you mean sex? Whatever I want, and she seems to be pretty kinky too, so. Oh, Lord heavens! Does that satisfy your curiosity? Wait. Wait, I know that cheeky look. I can see it a mile away. Also, I'm being hinted by a shower scene. There wasn't any showering going on for the past 20 minutes. What the hell? Can you tell me about it afterwards? I raise an eyebrow at her in response. That's what you want? Well, alright. I guess I'll clean the bathroom now. Can't let it stay like it is overnight. I can do that. Nope, you sit down and relax. Last thing I need you to do is to overexert yourself now. Alright, thank you. Don't worry about it. Afterwards, I'll make the three of us a couple of sandwiches for dinner because the stew won't be happening today anymore. I'm sorry. There's no need to apologize, cutie. It was an accident. Anyways, I'll be in the bathroom for a couple of minutes. Okay. Talk to. Alright. Doing as I said, I grabbed some cleaning supplies and head into the bathroom. Luckily, it is a bathroom, so the floor is tiled and easily cleaned. With the blood not yet having had a chance to completely dry, it doesn't take me too long to remove the stains from the floor. The towel, however, might be a goner. I think it's easier to get a new one than to try and remove the blood stains from it. To my surprise, I find both Suzu and June busying themselves in the kitchen when I come back out of the bathroom. I guess Suzu wasn't content with letting me do all of the work. It doesn't look like sitting down and relaxing to me. It's not exactly hard work either. But let us do this, okay? You do so much for us, so this is the least we can do in return. The two of us talked about this earlier today already, and we want to pull our weight a bit more. We really don't have to. We want to. Go sit down and wait for us to finish here. People are still fireworks. Please. Yeah, I guess I have no choice then. Damn it, buzz off, fly. Ah, wow, I didn't notice how much I needed to relax until just now. I guess it is nice to not have to deal with making dinner for the three of us. Might as well check my phone now. There were a couple notifications I wanted to deal with. Oh, that's quite a few messages. Is that an orange juice drink? Let's see. Boom. Damn it. I will soon. The next time you're at our school. Not because you saw through my little ruse there, though. I was going to do so anyway. Alright, sure. I'll be there tomorrow, so I guess I'll see you then. Miri is our. Alright, let's talk to her. Send. I think I found another one of them. So I was going for a walk just now because the weather is totally great and I didn't think about anything at all when I saw it. Look! Alright, yeah. That's a duck. Ah, alrighty. That's totally one of them, right? I tried talking to it but didn't didn't change into a human. The more I look at the photo, the less it looks like one of them. Gosh darn it. Sen, I think it's totally just a normal duck. Anyhowdy, how are you, Sen? I hope you're super good and have a great weekend. Tuesday's my day off work. You want to hang out with me? We can't say no. She's been with us in the academy, or since the academy, man. Miri, I've been neglecting her a bit over the last couple days. Spending some time with her sounds like fun, though. I think it's exactly what I need after this weekend. Hey, Miri? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not one of them. It's a nice photo of you with a duck, though. You look very pretty in it. Would make for a sweet picture on the wall. Seeing each other sounds like a great idea. And Tuesday should work for me, I think. Did you have something in mind? Well, I guess she's already in bed. Oh god, Miko. What about Kana? Sen? Hi. How did the date with your wife go? I hope you had a lot of fun. She gets jealous so quickly. It's like she doesn't know how pretty of a girl she is. Yeah, she's pretty hot, I'll be honest. Hey, cute tongue you got there. Is it for me? Whoa, that depends. What would you do with it? Probably lick it for starters. For starters and afterwards, whoa, this is getting key. I can think of one or two good ways to use a pretty tongue like yours. Oh, what ways, Sen? And that's for me to know and for you to find out. How mean. Now she's just trying to be cute. Successfully. Can you at least give me a hint? If you send me another picture of you, maybe. Another picture of me? What kind of picture? Surprise me. Whoa, don't. No reaction. I wonder how she's going to interpret this task. Maybe I should look at some of the other messages. Oh, nope, there's Kana again. Here, I have to go hide in my closet now. Censor that? Censor that as well. Wow. Damn, you're hot, Kana. I think I'm going to make that my wallpaper. Don't make that your wallpaper, said by Kana. Calmly. Are you sure I can't? Of course I'm sure. Too bad. It would make for a great wallpaper. Shut up. I'm just saying, you're gorgeous. Shut up. Do you really think so? Want me to prove it on our date? Yes, please. But I have to go now for real. I miss you. Oh, deleted. Good night. I saw that. Good night, Kana. I miss you too. Yeah, well, what a weirdo she can be. I wonder what would happen if I made it my wallpaper anyway. Alright, who else? We're done. Huh? Oh, already? Yeah, we're super fast cooks. Yeah, alrighty then. I guess I'll have to look for the other messages later. We'll sit down. Sit down and let's eat then, shall we? Is that a gaming freaking chair? I think I've seen that before. Putting down the tray on the coffee table, Susie and June sit down with me and we start eating our impromptu dinner. Unsurprisingly, it tastes quite good. Sandwiches really aren't something you can fuck up too badly unless you try. Whatever, yeah, you can pretty much slap things that you kind of like bacon and ham and egg and hot dogs and maybe a little bit of lettuce if you want, some onions if you want, some tomatoes or whatever. It depends on how you combine them. If you want, you can add in salt. You know what? You can't fuck up a sandwich. Or maybe you can, but it's gonna take some effort. Whatever the case though, it was pretty cute of them to make dinner unto themselves. The only thing that would have made this better is costumes. Wow, costume. Why are you suddenly getting out of nowhere, Sen? I just remember what we talked about on Friday. And that we just haven't ordered your costumes yet. Oh right, the deal. Wait, did us making the sandwiches remind you of it? Um Sen, it's not my fault that the thought of you in a maid costume is so enticing. So are we going to look for costumes now? If you two are up for it, sure. Heck yeah. Did you come up with an idea for a costume yet, June? No, but we can look online, right? Sure, yeah. Let me look for a site that sells costumes real quick. Oh wait, that's cosplay.jp. Unleash your inner superhero. 250% off? No freaking way, man. This looks like a decent site. They seem to have a large selection and the prices are alright too. Here, have a look through their selection and see if you like some of them. Okay. What about you, Suzu? Did you change your mind? No, I'd like to try the maid costume. Especially if you like the idea that much. Or if you like the idea that much. Yeah, there you go. What's that? Nothing? Uh-huh. Well, anyways, I think I already saw this one maid costume on their front page. Not sure if it was the one from your show, though. It's okay. I'll have a look when June's done. Yeah. Are you sure it's okay for us to get those costumes, Sen? This man is bleeding money. This is great. Yeah, don't worry. It's fine. As long as you honor our deal, I'm more than happy to do this for the two of you. That is a gaming chair. It's green. For those who want the gaming chair, I suggest an ergonomic chair. Listen, I get it. The hype was there. You want to be a gamer, right? Got that good gaming chair, whatever. But if we're gonna sit down for long periods of time, ergonomic chair, an ergonomic office chair. It might be it might be expensive. You know what? It's almost the same price. Fuck it. As long as you honor our deal, I'm more than happy to do this for the two of you. Yes, I'm kind of looking forward to it. You're mumbling quite a lot tonight. I hope that's not a result of you hitting your head. That's not the reason, you jerk. How is it looking, June? Have you found something? I have a whole bunch of cool costumes, but the ones I like most are Bunny, Devil, Vampire, and one of Magic Academy student. That's an interesting selection. Uh-huh. Which one do you think sounds best? It kind of works all for June, man. Can you show me the Devil costume? Sorry, I'm getting the hiccups as well. What the heck? We might have to censor that. Okay, sure. Damn, that's hot. This one doesn't leave much of the imagination, does it? What do you mean? It's quite sexy. But it also looks really cool. I could be a cool, sexy devil. Oh yeah, I guess so. So, should I take it? Alright, I'm looking through the cosplays and whatnot. That's the Magic Academy student thing. That might work. Tsubaki makes for a really cute magical girl. It's a cute costume, I think. It could look good on you. You think so? Yeah, I'm sure it would suit you quite well. Now, let's look at the other vampire, maybe? Can you show me the bunny costume? Same, sure, here. Tsubaki makes for an adore, but we get it, she's hot. This looks more like a pajama to me, June. But it also looks super comfy. I guess so, yeah. So do you think I should take this one? For the sake of me not censoring this, yeah, take this. She'd probably be adorable in this. And I think it's comfortable is more for her, right? Yeah, put it into the basket. Okay, done. Great, then it's Suzu's turn now. Okay, I'll take a look. Take your time, cutie. When do you think they'll get delivered? Probably in a couple days, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, I'd say. Okay, cool. I can't wait to try on mine. Thank you for doing this for me, Sen. I know you didn't have to do that. It's fine, June. I like seeing you happy. You're the best. Oh my. Okay, I've got one, but Sen? Yukari sent you a photo of herself. Is she naked? Very. Is she and are you? Wait, what is your relationship with her? That's actually a good question. Have you seen her naked before? Yeah, I did. Okay, who else from my class have you seen naked before? Oh, do you really want to know? Yes, but only that for now. Okay, Okami. Okami, out of all the girls in our class, Okami? Uh-huh, oh, and Toka, I guess. She's technically part of the class too. Mr. Rauchi, you've seen our teacher naked. Okami? Yeah, but it was mostly a coincidence in her case. We had to share the locker room at her school on Friday. So she saw you naked too? Okay, well, I had just come out of the shower. But you're still alive? Okami isn't so bad, I guess. I think we're getting along quite well at this point. Okami, you might have mixed. Is this the same person? Are we? Uh huh. Wow. I think I need to take another shower. Is your curiosity sated now? I think so for now. You said you were going to talk to someone about protection? Oh yeah, tomorrow morning after we had you thoroughly checked by Reina. Okay, I'm looking forward to it. Ah, cutie, you're making holding back really hard. Holding back from what? Oh, doing sexy stuff. With Suzu being a vampire, we don't want to risk anything because I'd make for a really bad ghoul. I see. Please don't become a ghoul. Yeah, no, not planning on becoming one, don't worry. Anyway, Suzu, you said you found a costume for yourself? Mm-hmm, it's in the basket. Is that all you need? Yes, it comes with all the accessories. Alright, then let me finish our order. Afterwards, we should hit the hay. It's quite late already. I'll go get ready for bed then. Sure, yeah, go ahead, June. Alright, that looks good. Turned out to be way cheaper than I had expected to. Address is in there already too. I just need to confirm the order and done. Thank you for your patronage. Thank you, Sen. Don't worry, cutie. It really wasn't too expensive. That too, but I wanted to say thank you for earlier again. Oh, you're welcome. I'm just glad that you're okay now. Mm-hmm, me too. I'm really grateful for what you did for me, though. You saved me again. I guess so, but what else was I supposed to do? Let you bleed out there? No, thanks. I like you way too much to risk losing you. You really do, don't you? Yeah, even though it's been only a week, I have a hard time imagining my life without you anymore. It's like you've been with me forever and it feels right, you know. I don't believe in fate or stuff like that, but anyways, I'm really relieved that you're pretty fine. Might take a couple days to get used to your new eye color, though. I had almost forgotten about it. It doesn't look bad, does it? Not at all. Your blue eyes were pretty already, but now it suits you really well. But then again, you're a beautiful girl to begin with, so it would be hard for any eye color to look bad on you. I wink at her cheekily. We're still going to go for a walk tomorrow. Unless Reina says we can't, yeah. Good. I'm very much looking forward to spending some time alone with you. Me too, cutie. Do you mind if I quickly finish checking my messages before we go to bed? Not at all. I should get ready for bed now anyway. But first, leaning forward, she gives me a tender kiss on the lips. I'm the luckiest girl alive to have met you. After stunning me with that line, she runs off into her room to get ready for bed, I guess. What a great girl she is. Who would have thought? Time to quickly deal with the other messages. Hey handsome, I've been thinking of you all day. Figured now would be a good time to send you the present I made for you earlier today during my break. Didn't her eyes change as well? Or were they always green? Alright, here's Sen's reply. Damn, now that's what I call a damn nice surprise. You're gorgeous. We need to see each other again soon, like now, pronto. It's time for me to return the favor. Save the best for last. Hey Sen, I hope it's not awkward for me to text you. How are you? Did you have a nice weekend? Mine was nice so far. You know what's funny? Both Perrin and Yui won't stop talking about you. Although I'm sure that Yui's mostly embarrassed because you have her panties. And Perrin just adores you, it's like you become some sort of personal hero for her. That's my hero! I wonder if that's because of Yui's panties as well. Anyway, I hope you're doing well and I'd be happy if you answered me. No. But it's completely fine if you don't want to, no pressure or anything. Poor Aki. What happened between us seems to have shaken her confidence to the core. I'd hoped that it would be better after our talk, but maybe I should meet her sometime this week where it's just the two of us. Talk about things and reassure her or something. I need to talk to her about Reina's sister anyway, so this would be a good opportunity to combine the two. Yeah, though, you know what? Yeah. Gotta talk. Aki, hey, I'm fine, all things considered. Had a rather exciting day today. Actually, my whole weekend was pretty exciting now that I think about it. They don't stop talking about me, huh? Say hi to them from me, will ya? And please tell Yui that I'll take good care of her panties. They have a very special place in my heart. And Perrin is the adorable one between the two of us. I hope I can see her again sometime. Speaking of seeing each other again, do you maybe want to meet me sometime this week? I'd prefer if it was just you and me, though. If that's alright with you, that is. Uwu. Doesn't have to be anything fancy either. Just a walk or a coffee or something so we can chat for a while. Let me know. Alright, Miko, the babe. Heart? Oh, cute. Hey, Miko. How are you? Sen, I'm great. It's good to hear from you. Ah, you're still up. But I'm already lying in bed. Ah, damn it. How can someone be this cute? And hot, actually. You are beautiful, Miko. You really think so? How couldn't I? You're stunning. Ah, thank you, Sen. That made me very happy. I hope my message didn't wake you up or anything. No, I wasn't sleeping yet. How are you? Exhausted, but I've been worse. Oh no, did you have a stressful day? This is why she's the number one waifu, man. The war between the wives. You could say that I had my first mission for the secret group today. Oh, how was it? Exciting. We had to rescue a little girl. Really? Yeah, I'd rather tell you about it in person though. How's your training with them coming along? I haven't had the chance to talk to you about that yet. It's nice. I'm being tutored after school. By whom and in what? By Ronin. You know her, right? Yeah, she's interesting. So far, we've been going over how to structure a mission and what to prioritize. Also, I'm getting what she calls a personality boost. What does that mean? She says I need to become bolder and more confident. Walking my inner lioness is what she calls it. But it's nice, she seems like she knows what she's talking about. Well, I'm glad that you like it. Sen? Yes, Miko? Ronin says that it's important to be decisive because hesitation can have grave consequences on a mission. Yeah, that makes sense. Sometimes making no decision at all can be worse than risking to make a wrong decision. Right, she also says that we need to be able to clearly communicate our thoughts in a team. Misunderstandings would be problematic on a mission, yeah. What are you getting at though? I want to see you again, soon if possible. Are you free tomorrow? June's mom is coming over in the afternoon, and I promised Suzu to spend some time alone with her, but other than that, this man is busy. This guy is more busy than me, I'll be honest. Even though yes, I record like a couple videos here and there. I don't really edit them in one bulk. I try to, but you know, sometimes I can only do two or three, without fully, without, and then while doing that, I'm like thinking, okay, what's the next video about? I don't know. I see. I should be free tomorrow. Yeah. Someone's still freaking charging up those fireworks. Holy shit. Do you have something in mind? Something more casual than last time, please. But other than that, nothing in particular. How about I come pick you up in the early evening and we just go from there? I would love that. Alright, I'll message you when I come over then. Yes, I'm looking forward to it. Me too, Miko. Smiley. Jesus, man. When they're gonna stop? I'll try to sleep now, okay? Oh, well, sleep well, Miko. I'll see you tomorrow evening. Good night, Sen. That's all. Alright, it's... Damn, they're not really... It's over, man. It's a Happy New Year. Alright, that's all of the messages now. Phew! Okay, that was quite a lot of texting. Time to head to bed. Today was all kinds of exhausting, and I'm starting to feel it. I'm starting to hear it. Slowly getting up from the couch, I go to check if the bathroom is occupied. Luckily, Susie is basically done when I get there, and I can hop in real quick after her. Since I don't have the energy for much else, I just quickly splash my face with some water and use some smell well spray before I head back out and throw myself into the bed. A moment later, the girls join me and each claim one of my arms for themselves, snuggling right up to me. If I can get one or two more girls to sleep here with us, I won't... If I can get one or two more girls to sleep here with us, I won't ever need a blanket again. I agree. Miko maybe, although I'm not sure what Mariko would say to Miko spending the night here. Might be worth inquiring about. Kana and Mana would both be awesome to have here too. For that to happen, we'd need to find a way to deal with Kana's jealousy though. I'm really not looking forward to telling her about how close I am to pretty much everyone she knows. Wow, I really did get close to a lot of girls lately. And all just because my thoughts get interrupted by June suddenly kissing me. Oh. I didn't want to wait for him to finish thinking about Yukari's giant boobs. I wasn't. My turn now. Again, I'm interrupted by a kiss, albeit a slightly more passionate one. All right, they're sleeping now. I had to like quick cut, but yeah, here we are. Nothing really happened. Sen? Hmm? You is calling you. Ah, is it morning already? Yup. Can you pick up and tell him to give me a second? Okay. Hello, June speaking. I just woke him up. He looks a bit drunk. Yeah. Yes, okay, but I'll hand the phone over now, okay? See ya. With that, June hands me my phone and plops herself down next to me again, snuggling into my arm. Oh, it's you. I keep forgetting that's her stepdad. I don't find. It's morning, you. Morning, Rhythms. I'm sorry for waking you up, but I couldn't wait any longer. Yeah, no, it's fine. I might just be a bit slow, so bear with me. Of course, of course. I assume this is what Dad told you. Yes, I was barely able to wait until today to call you after you told me. It's fabulous. My stepson is part of the same unit I was with. I love it. How is it? Are they still as crazy as back then? How is Ronin doing in Inaiwin? Have they mentioned me before? No? What am I saying? Satoshi already told me that you had no idea. I'm not sure if they have made a connection between the two of us yet anyways. They probably have though. Ronin is way sharper than she looks. Oh, Sweetums, this is amazing. Why aren't you saying anything? Did you fall back asleep? Subscribe, like, comment down below, everyone. Oh no, I just didn't have a chance yet. I'm sorry, darling. You know how I am when I'm excited about something. I know. Anyways, they all seem to be doing fine, but to be honest, I haven't talked to any of them too much yet. Except for Claus, and she was my partner for yesterday's mission, and the one who introduced me, I guess. Do you know her? Claus? No, I don't think so. It's her code name, I assume. Yeah, her actual name is Mommy. Oh, little Mommy, so they're calling her Claus now, huh? What do you mean, little? She's taller than I am. I know, but she was such a scaredy cat that I couldn't help myself and call her that when she joined us. Claus? Scared? Are you sure we're talking about the same woman? Mami Morizaki, right? Uh-huh. Then yes, she was really timid back then. Felt almost fragile. Ronin was sure that she had a lot of potential though, so we all agreed to give her a chance. Why? Has she changed that much? I think that's something you'll have to see for herself. Let's just say that scared and fragile are really aren't adjectives one would use to describe her. Yesterday, she knocked out at least 6 people all on her own. I didn't even have to do a thing. Huh, well, I suppose people change. If anything, it's not too surprising since there was no way her past self would have survived with SECS. Yeah, I still can't believe that you're an Inquisitor now, Sweetums. Did you just say yeah? No, it doesn't sound like me. Right, so no partner yet. No, they're weirdly secretive about it. Is it that special? Not really, but Ronin can be a bit of a tease. From what your dad told me, it's not unlikely that it's going to be that other girlfriend of yours though, Miko, right? Yeah, you think it's going to be her? SECS doesn't take on a lot of new recruits. It's surprising enough that there are 3 of you at the same time, since usually it's not an odd number either. They recruit in pairs. Unless one of the existing teams has lost a member. Oh, you mean not necessarily. Retirement is also a possibility, but usually teams retire at the same time. So I see. So since there's one new enforcer and 2 new inquisitors, it could also mean that one of us is going to be paired with a seasoned enforcer. That's my theory. Yes, I really hope it's just a case of early retirement. Yeah, I'll be at HQ later anyways. Maybe I'll find out who my partner is going to be then. Let me know once you do, yes? Also, if you maybe hear about who has left them, I'd appreciate it a lot, Sweetums. They're still important to you, aren't they? I've spent many years of my life with them, so yes. Send them my warmest regards, will ya? Tell them I miss them. Yeah, I will. Thank you, Sweetums. I'll stop pestering you now, okay? You never pester me, you. You know that. I know. That's why you're my favorite stepson. Uh-huh. Oh, you, before I forget it, we gotta talk about yesterday and what happened with June on the balcony. I'm listening. She's a bit sensitive to people forcing her into stuff, and I can't fault her for it. She's had a tough time at home. And that ability of yours sounds pretty intrusive. To be honest, I'm not too surprised by her reaction to it. I know, darling, I don't like to use it all willy-nilly either. Yesterday was different though. Making sure that they don't have ill intentions towards you was important enough to warrant using it. I understand where you're coming from, and I appreciate the concern on my behalf, you. Just try not to just try not to use it on the girls anymore, please. They've had it hard enough already. Of course, darling. Tell them that I didn't and still don't feel good about it. I like both of them. Yeah, it's all good, you. I just wanted to address this real quick before it potentially, festers or whatever. Your father did a good job with you. You're a good one, Sen. Thanks, you. Say hi to him from me, will ya? Yes, of course. Enjoy your day, Swiddums. We'll hear from each other soon. You too, you. Toodaloo. 18th already, huh? I almost didn't notice. It says it's the 19th, though. I knew that. 19th already, huh? I almost did not notice. It's almost that time again. Thank you, Sen. Anytime, June? What did he say? He says that he's sorry and that he likes both of you. Okay, then he and I can be friends. Huh. I guess we might as well get up now. Can I use the bathroom first? Sure, yeah, go ahead. I'll wake up Sleeping Beauty over here. June jumps up and Naruto runs away. Ninja runs away, yeah. June jumps up with way more energy than one should have at this time of day and runs off into the bathroom. Suzu, how are you feeling, cutie? Any headache or something? No, just sleepy. Subscribe, like, comment down below. Do you want to sleep a bit more? No, I'll get up in a moment. Alright, take your time. We're not in a rush. That was quick. Uh-huh. Do you need something? A drink, maybe? No, just a kiss. Of course. Come here, cutie. Are we going to walk to school with June? Unless you have a good reason to go later. Yeah, I've got another busy day ahead of me. What do you have to do? Well, I did want to look into the solution for us, remember? And I need to report to my boss about yesterday. Also, well, there's Ori's thing later today where she's taking her vows. Are you planning on going there? Yeah, I know she told me to accept her choice. But I just can't let her make this mistake. Especially not if the ceremony is what I think it is. It sounded kinda sexual, didn't it? I agree, so you noticed that too, huh? Yeah, it sounded very much like something sexual and I'm certain that Ori isn't aware of it. She's so blinded by her faith and what she's been taught that she doesn't recognize the lines den she's about to step into willingly. I need to try and stop this from happening, even if she hates me for it. I'm just not sure how. Do you think the men who attacked you will be there? That could be, that could be useful. I could imagine them being there, yeah. They seem to be part of the local church community, at the very least. And apparently Ori knows them too. Are you suggesting that I try and make them prove my point for me? Yes, maybe. I don't know all the details, but it's the best idea I have. If they're there, if they are there, what the fuck, man? You have to be careful though, okay? It's a good idea, I think. Provided they are there, of course. And yeah, I'll be careful. I still have my badge and everything, so I could use that too. Although I'm not sure that's the best plan. I guess since I don't know what the situation is there, I'll have to wing most of it. I'll keep your idea in mind though. If they are there, I'll try to goad them to revealing themselves. Thanks, cutie. That makes me feel a bit better. Should we get up and get ready now? Yes, okay. I'm glad you're feeling better. Come on, let's go see how much longer June needs in the bathroom. Before we're even able to check on her, June comes out of the bathroom and goes to packing her bag for school. Knowing that she's going to need a bit more time than I do, I let Suzu go in the bathroom first, while I join June in preparing the things I'm going to need today. I can't help but feel a bit on edge the whole time Suzu is in the bathroom though. Yesterday's events are still too fresh on my mind to not feel that way. But luckily nothing happens and she eventually comes back out freshly showered. Being done with everything else, I grab my clothes and head into the bathroom, and now that it is free, take a quick shower myself. Eventually, I'm done in there too, and the three of us are ready to head towards Crimson High. Is that a Kami? As usual, it doesn't take us too long to get there, thanks to no distractions on the way. But also, as usual, we don't get much farther than the school's gate because we run into someone we know. For June, it's someone from the gardening club, and she runs off to talk to her after squeezing me one last time. And for me and Suzu, by extension, it's Okami. Not because she and I suddenly are best friends, or even friends in general, for that matter. It's because when I see her, something inside of me steers and compels me to get closer to her in every sense. Before we head inside, I need to do something real quick, cutie. Okay. Kami. Sen. Good morning, Gordomi. Morning, Suzu. What happened to your eyes? Oh, I'm not sure. We're on our way to Miss Rigamini to find out. Waiting for someone, Okami? What is it to you? Nothing really. I'm just curious. My sister. You have a sister? Multiple. What are you waiting for? Is she a student here too? What is this? 20 questions? It's not, but we should play that at some point. Yukari has shown me an interesting way to play it, which I wouldn't mind showing you. Yukari? Uh-huh, you know her. She's in her class. I know who she is, asshole. That's not the issue I'm having with your statement. It's the girl from yesterday again. Seems to be a really friendly one. Well, good. Are you going to answer my question now? And what if I don't? I guess in that case, we'll head inside and go on with our day. Would be a shame to have to stop talking to you, though. Today is her first day here and she needs to get her initial checkup with Miss Rigamine done. I see. I take it you're her guide for today then. Yes. Is she going to be in our class? I don't know. Until last night, I had no idea that she would join here at all. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we better head inside now anyways. It was nice seeing you, Okami. Let's see how Suzu likes seeing a flustered Okami. It's great to see that you can care for her sister, by the way. She's family, of course I care for her. Well, that's my good girl. Keep it up. Again with that? And what do you mean yours? Ready to go, Suzu? Suzu. Yes, I'm ready. Hey, stop ignoring me, asshole. Let's go then. Bye, Okami. I'll see you later. If you do a good job with your sister, I might even have a reward for you. What the hell? See you, Okami. This guy is slick, brother. This guy is slick. Man's gonna get a freaking Crimson High harem. What the fuck? The Crimson Harem. That's what I would say. Hey, what the fuck, asshole? Come back here. Sen? What's up, cutie? Why did you do that? I'm not sure. It's fun to tease her, I guess. Okay? Yeah, I do be like that. Do be like that. Heading inside, we find ourselves up on the third floor in no time. There are a couple of familiar faces around, and I keep finding myself greeting or smiling at various girls that we come across. Hey, good morning, Megumi. A hamster? I can find that hamster behind that girl's booty cheeks. Okay, it's you. Good morning. How's it going? Like the new uniform, by the way. Looks good on you. Go. I need to go. My teacher's about to start. Class, that is. I'll see you around, okay? Yeah, sure. Take care, Megumi. Bye. Megumi skitters past us, almost tripping over her own feet in the process, and we head onwards to the infirmary just around the corner. Do you freaking know everyone? Not really, but I've talked to a couple of the girls here for various reasons. Does it bother you? No, I was just curious. Alright, shall we head inside then? Okay. Running towards the infirmary's door, I am reminded of the last time I came here and make sure that I knock before entering. Come in? Huh. Weird. Definitely Okami's sister, alright? Wow! You're not Reina. Reina? Is that the doctor lady? Haba. I mean, gosh darn it. Snap out of it, you goon dogs, man. Who are you? Yeah, that's her. Her Okami's sister, right? I'm Sen and this here next to me, Suzu. How do you know that? I just talked to Okami. She's waiting for the gate. You might want to let her know that you're already up here. And what makes you think that I'm taking orders from you, buttface? Alright, you're Okami's sister. I'm just saying, if I were you, I wouldn't want to piss off Okami by making her wait for me for no reason. Okami's not the kind of girl to appreciate that. You seem to know my sister well. We're getting there. I don't want to run down there to tell her though, she'll live. Yeah, but will you? Also, don't you have a phone? No, what's the point in having one anyway? It's convenient, I guess. Do you want me to text her? Do what you want, buttface. I don't care. At least that way she'll chew you out instead of me. I'm sure she won't. Taking my phone out, I quickly look up Okami's contact and open a chat with her. You'll see in a second, I know my sister better than you. If you say so, give me a moment. Okami, hey, this is Sen. Hi. What do you want? Just wanted to check in with you to see if you've earned that reward yet. Yeah, that's Okami. Yeah. So you haven't heard anything from your sister? No? What if she's found someone else to spend time with? Wouldn't be surprised. She's always been whimsical like that. That description kinda suits her. Wait, what? What do you mean? Well, guess whom I ran into up here in the infirmary. Are you pulling my tail? Can't say I am. I'm on my way. Well, and what did she say? How upset was she? Oh, a bit, I guess. See, I told you she would chew you out. It's not me who she's gonna be upset with, sister. How about you buzz off now? I'm kind of still waiting for the doctor lady to come back. She's very obviously Okami's sister. Let's see how she reacts if I ignore her behavior for now. Where did she go anyways? We have an appointment with her as well. Did you hear what I just said? Buzz off. I'm not interested in talking to you or finding out how you managed to befriend my sister. No matter how impossible of a feat that is. Right, yeah. So Reina? She went to get some documents from the boss lady of this place. Why are you not reacting to what I'm saying? Ah, I see. I guess she'll be back any moment then. Suzu, right? Is he always like this? Does he listen to you? Sen is a very attentive person. Doesn't seem... Emika! What the fuck are you doing up here? Okami, hi. I miss you so much. Yeah, no shit. Is that why you made me wait down there for half an hour like an idiot? No, I got here way too early and figured I might as well check out the place. You know how much I hate waiting around. Oh, she's a spoiled younger sister. So you figured you'd make me wait instead? I don't have one of those phones and I was already up here, so what was I supposed to do? Howl out the window? We'll talk in a moment. Thanks for letting me know, Sen. Otherwise, I would have been down there for who knows how much longer. Of course, Okami, are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. This guy is a Riz master, alright? I can't believe I'm saying that, but I might declare him as one of the Riz masters of, the visual novels we've played. I get ya. All main characters are Riz levels of, they're rizzing. They're rizzling everywhere. They're rizzing on our face. Pissing on their, showing their dominancy or whatever. Is that even a word? I don't think so. But yeah. Yeah. We might do a ranking. Since I am doing the VTuber tier list. God damn it. I keep remembering that. It's difficult, man, because I'm like, oh god, I gotta introduce. We just gotta pull that band-aid. We just gotta get in there. Glad to hear that. We'll get out of your hair and wait outside until you guys are done in here. I assume you'll want to talk in private to your sister. Yeah. Come on, cutie, let's go. Okay. Walking towards the door, I quickly stopped next to Emika and addressed her. It was nice to meet you, Emika. Try not to upset Okami too much. It was nothing exciting for me. You kinda suck. Don't tell me what to do, dick. Clearly Okami's sister. Right, yeah. See you, Emika? With that, we continue walking past her and head out into the hallway. As soon as the door closes, Emika's voice can be heard from inside the infirmary, and I stop to listen because my curiosity is stronger than my manners. Sis? What? Who is he to you? No one. He's none of your business. But this is so unlike you. You thanked him. What's next? Are you going to wag your tail for him while he pets you and calls you his good girl? Emika? What? I'm just saying, you seem like... Enough. Okay, sorry. First Ichiro, now you. What's happening at home? Okami, the pack has no direction since dad died and you've gotten the blessing and left us. Ichiro tried to take control of us, but after what you did to him, no one wanted to follow him anymore. A couple days ago, someone came to visit the pack and did something to him though. Who came? I don't know. He looked like a human, but his smell. My hackles have never... Sen? Miss Shinozaki. Ah, Reina, hey. I can't believe she got... I keep forgetting that in her nurse outfit, she's way more revealing, you know? Good morning, Miss Rigamine. You're quite early. I've got something to finish up real quick with the new student, but afterwards I have time for you too. Yeah, about that. Okami is in there with her now. I see. You didn't happen to walk in on her too, did you? Not this time. We knocked and she called us in. Well, I'll head back in and finish this up now. Just come in after those two have left. Alright, Reina? Giving me another smug look, Reina walks past me and enters the infirmary. Not wanting to eavesdrop any more than I already have, I take Suzu by the hand, walk a few steps away from where we just stood, and sit down with her. Sen, this is the same spot we sat in last week after you found me here. I guess so, yeah. It's been only a week, huh? But it feels so much longer. Yeah. What a weird evening that was, too. I didn't expect to find a cute girl when I came here. Much less no one would move in with me that same day and become a lot more than just, a roommate. I had a dream last night of you. Oh, what was it about? We don't laugh, okay? I promise. Thank you. The dream was really weird. We were living in a castle somewhere in Europe, I think, and there were a bunch of people living with us. A bunch of people, huh? Just random dream people? Not all of them. Kura was there, for example, and Miss Hirano for some reason, and someone who looked a lot like Okami. Okami, huh? Sounds like our talk 2 from yesterday was still on your mind. Did something else happen in the dream? I don't remember too much of it, sadly. Dreams tend to be like that, yeah. One thing I do remember is that I really liked how everyone referred to you as Lord Sen and to me as Lady Suzu. It felt really good for some reason, like it was how it's supposed to be. Lady Suzu, It does suit you. Looks like we're up next, cutie. Everything alright, Okami? Yeah, it's fine. Papa girl over here is now officially a student of this school. And she is joining our class, by the way. Okay, that sounds like fun. As long as she's nice to Sen when he's around, I don't mind. Emmy? I'll take that as a yes. So why do you smell like him? His scent is all over you. That's because I'm living with him. Good for you. You could find a worse mate than him. Mate? Isn't that what he is to you? No, he's still single. I see. Sorry for assuming then. It's okay. That's high praise coming from a Kami, yeah. Before I go and show Emika around, do you have any idea how I could get some ammunition for the gun, Sen? I can help you out with that, yeah. Did you use all of it already? No, not only was the safety on, but the idiot had an empty mag in there as well. I really wonder how someone like him is even able to survive on 2 legs. Ouchie, right? Yeah, don't remind me. Okay, that's enough. Stepping closer to me, she grabs me by my arms and tries to push me backwards with little success. I need to talk to you in private. Okay? What the fuck are you doing, Emika? Having a chat with him. We'll be back in a moment. It's fine, cutie. Just maybe let Raina know that we need a minute or 2 longer, please. Yeah, okay. Curious about what she wants to talk about, I follow Emika along the hallway. At some point down the hallway, she stops at a seemingly random door, puts her ear on it, and afterwards pulls it open to step through. Another empty classroom, huh? It looks like just the one where I found Suzu's stuff last week. Is that a camera up there? Well, not like we were doing anything forbidden in here. It should be fine, I think. I get why Mana is concerned about it though. Definitely feels weird to know that we're likely being watched or at least recorded right now. I mean, when I was in I'll be honest, everyone, elementary and my secondary education, the whole thing, private school, every classroom had a camera. The actual founder slash director of the school had the cameras, and the principal also had cameras. One for the high school, like a whole set of cameras for the high school, another set for the elementary section, another set for like all the other facilities. I guess it's kind of normal. Alright, go. I don't think I should mention it to Emika if she hasn't noticed herself though. No point in it really. So you're the one who wanted to talk to me. Yes, now tell me what you did to Okami. What do you mean I didn't do anything to her? Why is she acting like this towards you then? If I didn't know better, I'd say she even likes you. Are you blackmailing her? Have you considered the possibility that she might just, I don't know, actually like me? Why would she do that? You're just some guy, aren't you? Nothing special. First of all, ouch. Secondly, don't you think you're a little quick to judge me? Did I do something to offend you? No, but you're just a human. And a man. You're worthless. I'm a freak. You're an angel. What could be going on here? No, but you're just a oh yeah, I bet. Are you asking me that? Yes. No? I don't know. All I know is that the Okami I know wouldn't ever act like this towards just any guy. She's always been so cool and confident, and even Ichiro wasn't good enough for the role of her mate. She took him apart in front of the whole pack and put him in his place. It was so cool. She was so cool. So why Why would she want you out of all people to mate with her? What mate with her? How did you get to that conclusion now? We're barely past the point where she threatens me on a regular basis. I'm not. That's actually kind of funny and cool and hot. Wait, that's not cool. That's just hot. I'm not even sure that we're friends yet, much less anything more intimate than that. But I'm pretty sure she wants to, and it's bothering the heck out of me. Why though? Wouldn't it be her decision? Yes, of course. But you've been looking up to her all your life because she was this strong, independent girl who'd never submit to a guy. Now that the possibility of it happening after all appears, you feel like it's not only taking your role model away from you, but also your big sister. Getting psychological with this chick, huh? Maybe even that everything you thought you knew about her was false all along, that she maybe isn't as great as you thought she was. Is that right? How did you I mean, no, I don't need her or anyone as my role model. I'm strong all on my own. Except you aren't, right? What is that supposed to mean? I wonder. I wonder where to go. You look pretty cute when you smile, you know that? What? Stop trying to butter me up, butt face. I'm not. I'm just saying that it's a waste to hide that pretty smile of yours behind this angry act. It's not an act. I'm out of here. Stop talking to me and my sister, butt face. With a huff and a puff and a tough and she's tough. Cuff? She storms past me and back out in the hallway yelling for Okami. Okami, can we go now? I want to see the track field. Was I too cocky there? Maybe unlike Okami's, her anger doesn't feel authentic though. Also, what did she mean not even Ichiro was good enough? It's hard to imagine that a guy like that is a benchmark for what makes a good partner, where they come from, but it sounded a lot like it. Might have to ask Okami about this at some point, and also maybe get back to her about the ammo she's asked for. For now, I should get back to Suzu though. Don't want to let her and Reina wait longer than necessary. Walking back to the infirmary, there's no sign of Suzu anywhere, nor of Emika for that matter. Only a thoughtful-looking Okami leaning against a wall remains. I wonder what she's doing here still. Okami, where are your sister and Suzu? I figured you and Emika would be gone by the time I came back. Suzu's in there. She has asked me to let you know that they've started with whatever they're doing already. And your sister? I've told her to go ahead and wait downstairs for me since she suddenly couldn't wait to get going. You wouldn't know what that's about, would you? I might. Do you think it's a good idea to send her off on her own, though? Given how your morning began, I kinda expect her to run off again, to be honest. She's whimsical, but she's also pretty obedient when ordered to do something. When I'm the one ordering her, at least. Sounds like a McDonald's, you know? Can I get a this? Can I get a that? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. That would be $5.99 or something. You know how much she looks up to you, don't you? Of course, she always has. Don't tell her, but I'm proud of the woman she's becoming. She's tougher than before. A lot of it is an act, though. That's normal, isn't it? Everyone puts up a front to seem stronger than they actually are. Fake it till you make it, as they say. Well, except for me, of course. Of course. Are you going to tell me what you did to make her run off all flustered? Nothing much, really. I just complimented her smile. How did you manage to go from her being upset about whatever to complimenting her? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. It just happened. What did she want to talk about anyway? Aren't you a curious one? Fuck you, asshole. I'm looking out for my sister. Is it just me or have your insults lost their edge over the weekend? It's almost like they are pet names now. No, fuck off. Are you going to answer my question or not? And that's more like it. She asked about you and me. What did she want to know? Apparently she's upset that we're becoming friends because I'm a guy. I think she doesn't quite understand you. But you do? I wonder about that, honestly. If I don't, I'd like to eventually. You're an interesting girl. Oh my, this guy's good. He even, while reading that, I got a cheeky grin. I'll be honest. I see. That's not quite the reaction I was. Yeah, I was expecting she would be kind of more taken aback, you know, a bit more defensive on this side of things. Clearing my throat, I decide to change the topic. Anyways, about the ammo you asked for, how much do you want? A box should be fine. How much do they cost? Can't tell you exactly, but I'm sure that I can get them affordably. I'll let you know once I have it. Sounds good? Yeah, sounds good. Thanks, Sen. It's fine. Like I said, I'll be more at ease knowing that you have more ways of defending yourself when you get into the next hairy situation. I should go look if Emika did as she was told. Yeah, I guess I should go check in with Reina and Suzu too. It was fun talking to you though. I've come to enjoy your company a lot, Okami. You're tolerable, too. Kind of. I wink at her. Text me when you're home, will ya? I'll tell you about the reward then. That's assuming that I even want it in the first place. Mm-hmm. I'm off. Bye, Sen. Bye, Okami. Walking past me towards the corner. Wow, she didn't even flip the bird, or the deuce, as they say in UK. I can't help but turn around and keep looking at her to drag out the time until I can't see her anymore. There's something about her. It better be a good reward. Heh, nice. I gotta remember to pick up that box of ammo for her later today. Yeah, to be like, anyways, time to check in with Reina and Suzu. Meanwhile, in another part of Akaimura. Oh my god, we're finally getting the plot. Oh, it's Jun's father. Know where she is. Follow her, but do not let her know that you are there. Understood, or do I have to spell it out for you? Don't get cocky with me, weakling. I'm only following your orders because she told me to. Then make sure that you do as you're told. She will meet them eventually, find out where he lives, and let me know. I hate that we can't go all out, but he'll learn his lesson either way. That freak messed with the wrong person and now he needs to pay for it. Finally something sensible out of your yapping maw. Who is that mysterious stranger? Sen, you're exactly the man we need right now. I am? For what? Miss Shinozaki tells me that she hasn't gotten her new uniforms yet. Would you mind going to pick it up for her while we're busy here? Otherwise, you would be sitting around twiddling your thumbs anyway. Oh yeah, sure, I guess. Where do I have to go? There's a storage room down the hallway. You should be able to find the uniforms in there. Okay, how come you're the one dealing with this? Is it part of your responsibilities? Not at all. I'm just well informed. Which also makes it so that you will have to find someone else to open said storage room for you because I don't have a key for it. Should be doable, yeah, I guess. Is there a janitor here I can ask or something? There is a janitorial squad, yes, but I'm not sure that they are your best bet. Finding them in this place tends to be a chore and a half. Any alternative suggestions? The security office down in the basement would be an option. Miss Ogami should have a key for every room here. Or you could just go ask Mr. Rauchi in her classroom since you're familiar with her already and all. Very familiar. I think I'll take my chances with Toka. It's still early and I've already met one new person today. If that's what you prefer, sure. Do you know if the uniforms are labeled? No idea, but I believe Miss Shinozaki should be a size 5? Is that about right, Miss Shinozaki? Yes, size 5 is perfect. Knew it. Alright, I guess I'll go grab those uniforms then. How many? I think it's 3 uniforms per student, if I'm not mistaken. Got it. Thank you, Sen. Anything for you, cutie? I wink at her. I'll be back in a few minutes then, hopefully. Take your time, Sen. We'll be busy here for a while longer. Alright. Alrighty, all lefty. Heading back out in the hallway, I make my way over to Toka Class 3C to solicit a storage room key from Toka. On the way there, I take out my phone to check it for messages. Oh, we got 3 whole messages here. Aki, Miri, or Mana? Miri. Oh, you think I should have it printed out and then hang it on my wall? That's totally the best idea ever. I don't have a plan or anything for Tuesday. Like we could totally just hang out in your apartment. If you want that. As long as I can spend time with you, I'm like the happiest girl on earth. Miri, what did I do to deserve you? Honestly, I don't know how he is getting this lucky. Because of vertigo, this mother... Okay, just hanging out in my apartment again feels wrong for some reason. Though I should think of something else for us to do. You're adorable, Miri. But I think we can do better than just hanging out at my place. Leave it to me, I'll come up with something for us to do. Just keep the morning open for now. I'll tell you more about it later. Aki. Really? Are you sure that you want to see me? I like that, Sen. I'd also like to hear about your weekend. Only if you want to tell me, though. I'm just saying that I'm curious. If you haven't changed your mind, would Wednesday work for you? It's my no club day and I should be free the whole time. Good morning, Aki. Wednesday is fine, yeah. I don't mind telling you about my weekend then either. How about I come pick you up after school again and we go from there? I'm kinda looking forward to seeing her, even though it might be a bit awkward between us. Well, we'll see how it goes, I guess. Mana. Good morning, Sen. We miss you. Ah, adorable. The message is from a few minutes ago. I guess she's staying home to take care of Hina. Hey, good morning, you two. That's a very cute picture. You two are adorable. How was your first night together at Reina's place? Sen. Was great. We slept together in my bed and it was so comfy. That's awesome, Mana. I take it you're not coming to school today since you're staying with Hina? Wait, what do you mean coming to school? Are you there right now? Yeah, Susie's currently with Reina actually, and I came here with her. Oh, right, how is she? Reina told me what happened last night. She seems fine, I hope. Reina can tell us some more in a bit. Okay, that's good. To answer your question, yes, I'm staying home to look after Hina. I don't want to leave her alone immediately after she got here. That's understandable. Do you have any idea how you're going to deal with this in the long run, though? Not yet. Reina said she wanted to see if there is a way for Hina to spend the mornings at Crimson High too. If that doesn't work, we might have to find someone who can spend some time with her instead. You wouldn't want to babysit my sister every day, would you? Hina says she likes the idea a lot. I mean, I guess I could do that on occasion. I've got a job and other responsibilities though, so I probably won't be available too often. But I wouldn't mind looking after her occasionally. She's surprisingly fun to be around. She says that shouldn't surprise you. Huh, maybe. Well, honestly, everyone, Hina is super cute. I think she's clearly made to be the most cute character in the freaking game, man. I'm telling you right now. Let's talk about that more at a later time, alright? I kinda need to get back to what I was doing here. Of course, then, thank you for your offer. You're welcome, Mana. I'll catch you later, alright? Boop Hina's nose for me. Will do. Bye, Sen. Well, looks like my time as a babysitter isn't quite over yet. Sweet. I guess I could also let Claus know that I'm here and see when she'd be available to meet me at HQ. Morning, Claus. I'm already at Crimson High and should be good to meet you in a bit. Morning. Damn, what a hot picture. I'll be there in an hour or two, too. Meet me behind the school like last time. Let's say around 10:30. Sure, yeah. I have a meeting with Miss Hirano before that, but I should be able to make it. Anything for you, Big Claus. Actually, I have to drop something off with her anyway, so I might as well catch you there. Sure, that works too. Alright, see you in a bit, Sen. Alrighty then, yeah, we're getting a date with Claus. Alright, nice, that's convenient. Now back to the classroom full of cute girls that's waiting for me. It's gonna be interesting to see all of them, minus Okami and Susie in one place again. I do wonder how much mayhem my visit is going to cause for Toka. Well, let's find out, I guess. Taking a step— oh my god, that scared me. Taking a step forward, I knock on the door. Come in, detective. Hi, Sen. Well, if it isn't all my wives, I mean, friends. Yo, you were right, June. Class just became a lot more interesting. Good morning, how can we help you, detective? Hey, ladies. Toka, I've been told that you have a key for the storage room up here. Yes, do you need it? Why is everyone blushing? What's happening? I need to grab Suzu's uniforms from there, yes. Would you mind lending it to me real quick? Oh, and maybe telling me where they are too. Last time I was in there were a lot of boxes and I'd rather not look through all of them if I'm honest. Of course, Sen. However, I have a better idea. Oh? Girls, would one of you show Mr. Ibuki where the uniforms are being stored? I freaking knew it. Ah, I should have seen that one coming. Yeah, I do be like, I suppose it's your choice to make now. No, Vertigo, you bastard! Out of the— I kinda hit the table. Out of all the possible choices, now you get— no fucking way. Well, if this is the moment I die, let it be known that my libido was my downfall. Yet I did not regret anything. No, you fucking bastard! How can you do this? I'm not okay. Let's be logical here. Just give me 10 minutes. I'm not picking June. She already lives at my place. I'm not picking Nagisa because she's a bit confusing. I'm not picking Kana because we can't pick Kana or Kagome because they're sisters. They might be left out. I don't want to pick Yui because they're like, I don't want to pick. Oh god. If we pick, do we pick Miko? Okay, alright. We spent time with Jun, Yui, Aki, and Yukari. We spent a little bit of time with Nene, Kana, Naga. Fuck it, let's go with Kagome. What about you, Kagome? Wanna come with me? Me? You volunteered, didn't you? Oh yeah, I guess I did raise my hand. I just didn't expect you to choose me of all people. I'll bring her back in a few minutes, Toka. She will send it's fine. I was given almost a whole week without interruptions after all. I'm sorry. Wait, now interesting. So Vertigo made this specific thing with all the girls with different interactions, I guess. My theory, I could be wrong. I could also check it out. I don't know. Kagome gets up and comes over to me while Toga grabs the storage room key from her desk. After receiving said key from Toga, my cute tour guide and I head out into the hallway and towards the storage room. What a weird morning this turned out to be again. So, full disclosure, I have no idea where those uniforms are, dude. Not that I mind, but why did you volunteer then? I agree! Oh! Sounded like a great way to get out of class for a few minutes, even though I kinda did not expect you to choose me. Hanging out with you is almost always a good time, though. Almost always, huh? The beach was fun and all, but boy was it awkward when Oriana ran away crying. Like, I'm obviously not blaming you, dude, but that's not what I'd call having a good time, you know? Everything before that was pretty cool, though. Heh, yeah, I get where you're coming from. And the other thing? What other thing? The thing where you did not expect me to choose you. Are you for real, dude? There's a class full of cute girls volunteering to help you out, probably hoping to play some 7 minutes in heaven with you, and you expect me to think I'd be able to compete with that? To be honest, I don't quite get why you picked me over that. Like, if I was you, I'd probably have gone for Yui or Yukari instead of me. Listen, Kagome, first of all, I picked you because you're the least character that we have spent time with. Second, there might not be any spicy scenes, so that's, saves me some time. Interesting. Yui or Yukari, huh? Why them specifically? Because boobs. I mean, have you seen them? Motorboats, melons, the high mountains, large, vast valleys or whatever. Although Nagisa would be a great choice in that regard too. Which one of those three would you go for then? Probably Yui. Her boobs are kind of huge and look soft as hell. I think they'd be tons of fun to play with. Dude, why aren't you saying anything? It's nothing. I just didn't know that you were a connoisseur of the girls. I'm not, dude. Not really anyways. But I can't exactly hook up with guys, you know. There's a whole thing about us vampires not being able to get down and dirty with men. It's honestly kind of a bummer. But then again, I kind of knew what I'd get myself into when accepting mom's offer. Sorry. It's just sometimes I wish it was different, you know. I want to tell her so badly about things potentially being different after all, you know. But I've already told Susan and Kana and have gotten their hopes up without actually knowing if it's true. I think for now I'll hold off until I have something more concrete than just hearsay. Soon, Kagome, soon. You'll be part of the group. Yes. It's like freaking I've been watching like Dracula stuff, right? Like vampire Dracula films. The character Jonathan, man, that's fucked up. He's getting cucked. It's like his main purpose is to get cucked by Dracula. And we have to feel like nice one, Dracula. Go get your lover. Reincarnate. It's like, well, okay, what about this guy? Collateral damage? That's fucked up. I don't know. I cannot accept that, you know. Someone catch your eye? No, dude, I'm attending an all-girls school. I don't even really know any guys besides our dad. And me. And you, yeah. Anyways, dude, does that answer your question or what? I guess so, yeah. Your logic is kind of flawed, though. What do you mean my logic is flawed? You're flawed. My logic is totally logical. Yeah, except that initial part where you exclude yourself from the group of cute girls in your class. The Rizzler? Oh my god, this guy is setting up He's playing 10D chess. He's setting up the seeds, you know? Well, dude, again with that, you might say that's kind of creepy. I'm not saying, I'm not just saying it. This is what's happening right now. Yep, and you better start getting used to it, Kagome. I'm back, baby, and I won't have you talking down on yourself. Told you on Saturday already that I'm not gonna stop. You're no less gorgeous than any of the others, and it's about time that you accept that. Alright, I get it, jeez. Sheesh, dude, you don't have to lay it on so thick. What's next? You're gonna propose that you and I play 7 minutes in heaven in here? Do you want me to propose that? Oh, are you being serious right now? Sure, yeah. Okay, you mean you and no, dude, I can't get frisky with you. I thought that it would be cool towards Kana. Kana? You know she's had to think for you forever, right? I've had my suspicions. This guy's bullshitting us. It's so obvious. I could see it a mile away. But then again, here go. You don't. Okay, some people do get flustered. Some people get rosy cheeks. Some people do get red when they like. Oh, you like that person or you like being with them, right? You got a crush. It can happen, but most of the time, nah. You wouldn't know. Is this flirting? Is this just being we're just being social or whatever? What the fuck are we talking? What's happening here, right? So you gotta. People aren't direct. Let's go with that. We all know this. Sometimes you're direct, people would think that's disrespectful. Sometimes you're direct, people would think, whoa, you're assuming things, you're jumping the gun. You're just merely asking, right? No. Maybe that's just me. But that's life. You gotta play the game of of society. Or make your own. Either way, there you go. Plus, I'm sure that you were just pulling my leg anyways. That's it, isn't it? If I had told you that I wanted to play tonsil hockey with you, you'd have gone all zoinks, got him on me. No, Kagome, but it's alright. I think we should drop the topic for now. Or maybe forever? That would also work. Oh man, oh no. I think she actually likes me. She clearly likes Sen or Ren, main character as well. But for her sister, she's willing to back off. Man! I think with Kagome, it's best to not let this become a big thing. I'll change the topic for now and act casually about what just happened. Well, mind helping me look for those uniforms now? Yeah, dude, let's try and find the princess' royal dresses. After that exchange, we looked through the boxes in there for a moment in silence. It's not really uncomfortable silence, though. One thing I always really like about Kagome is that she's really easy to be around. Luckily, one of the boxes is clearly labeled with the word uniform, so we don't have to look for too long. Inside of it, I find a few stacks of uniforms, each with a card that has the name of a girl on it. Suzu's among them. Grabbing it from the box, we head back out of the storage room and towards Kagome's classroom. So, you're gonna come in with me or what? Not going to offer me a coffee as a pretense? Dude, come on, we're not on a date and I couldn't shag you anyways. Even if we were, we just talked about that. Yeah, I know, but yeah, I don't think I should go in there with you. Poor Toga's had a rough time in class already thanks to my disturbances lately. Toga, huh? You getting close to Mr. Uchi, dude? Being on a first name basis and all? Do you think I'd run around talking about it if I was? I don't, but I'm also not just anyone. I'm your pal, dude. Come on, she's kinda hot, don't you think? Of course, you're not just anyone, Kagome. You're way more special to me than that. And yes, she's very attractive, but she and I are friends and drinking buddies. Well, that's close enough to the truth, I guess. The rest will stay between her and me for now. Okay, yeah, that's good, I guess. I better get back in there now. Sure, Kagome, take care and have fun. Yeah, bye, dude. Smell you later. Sure. What if he said sure? Yo, I'm back. Are you sick, Mr. Uchi? Your face is all red. No, Kagome, I'm not sick. Please sit down so that we can continue the lesson. Yes, Kagome, sit down. You have some explaining to do. I do? Girls, focus please. Right, sorry, Mr. Uchi. Well, seems like this door isn't as soundproof as expected. Poor Kagome. But hey, it sounds like that's gained me some brownie points with Toka at least. What are we doing about the brownies? Turning around, I make my way over to the infirmary to check on Suzu and Reina to see if they need my presence by now. Alright, Sensor. After getting there and knocking, of course, I enter the room and find Suzu being experimented on. Hey, found anything yet? Not yet, Sen. I have done a couple tests, but the results are rather non-conclusive on their own. I'll very likely have to look at the bigger picture once I'm done. Sure. I guess that makes sense. Did you get my uniforms? Yeah, Kagome helped me find them in the storage room after Toka gave me her key. Oh, okay, thank you. No worries, cutie. Do you need me for anything, Reina? Not at the moment. You being here is mostly a precaution in case I do need to check something. But the main focus lies on Miss Shinozaki, as I'm sure I mentioned before. Yeah, do you mind me heading out again then? I have some business with Miss Hirano to tend to. Alright. Miss Shinozaki, your heart rate just skyrocketed. Sorry. It's fine, Sen. I'll just call you should I need something from you, alright? Works for me, yeah. I'll be back in a bit then. Yes, see you then, Sen. Bye, Sen. Bye, ladies. I get going, make my way along the mostly deserted hallways of Crimson High towards Uraha's office down on the second floor. At one point, I'm fairly sure to spot what I believe is part of a janitorial uniform vanishing behind a corner. They really are elusive, aren't they? But it doesn't really matter to me. Standing in front of Uraha's office, I lift my hand to knock on the door when a strangely familiar voice calls out to me from behind. No point, she's on the roof. Turning around to face whomever said that, I find an empty hallway? Where? Claws? Someone invisible again? Hello? I scratch my head. Look up. Ah, so there is someone sitting behind these cameras. Nerez, right? Oh, it's Oh, correct. Hi there. Where did that thing come from now? From the ceiling. Oh, wait, that's an actual monitor. What the? Right. So what gave me away? My voice? Your voice in combination with you telling me about your other job before, I guess. Took me until now to realize that the school you were talking about was Crimson High, though. Great detective you are. How many of my conversations in this school have you witnessed? Enough. Including the one in the empty classroom earlier? Mm-hmm. Well, this is kinda awkward. Why, though? You know why. Chica. That the name of the victim? Yeah. Can't say that I don't get Can't say that I don't get the increased security measures for, but what exactly are you looking for? Come visit me down here in the basement if you must know. I'd rather not explain it out in the open like this. Sure, yeah, but I can't right now. I have to go talk to Miss Hirano, apparently on the roof again. Are you here the whole day? Until 5 p.m., yes. Good to know. I'll try to drop in later today, then if I can make it. Right, try not to take too many students into storage rooms until then. You saw that too? Mm-hmm. I'll see you later, Sen. Right, later, Nerez. Well, guess I better get going now. But that was kinda awkward. Oop-de-doo. Stepping out onto the roof and into the already decently hot morning sun, I find Araha standing around, seemingly unaware of my arrival. By now, I know better than to expect her to not know about what happens around her at all times, though. I walk over to her, making sure that my footfalls are being heard, just on the off chance that she didn't notice me before, after all. Unnecessary, dear? I've been following your movements through my school from the moment you arrived. You're not the only one, huh? Miss Ogami? Yeah, she saw me in front of your office. That would explain her sudden excitement just now. A talented young woman, but terribly dishonest with herself. But you're not here to talk about her, are you? I'm not. I have questions. We all have questions, Sen. What makes you think I'm able to answer yours? Well, you seem like someone who knows a lot about all kinds of things. Flattery, my dear. Mostly just an assessment. Well, then your assessment is correct. Do you want to sit down and have a cup of tea with me? It should be just the right temperature now. Sure, I guess. Come then, dear. We're banging the principal now? We walk over to a table in a couple of chairs and sit down opposite each other. And already... Wait, what is this? Oh, that's a... Wait a minute. Okay, I thought that was on my screen for a minute. I was like scratching it. I was like, what the hell? But there is a scratch on my screen. I think that's on me. We walk over to a table and a couple of chairs and sit down opposite each other. An already filled cup of what smells like rooibos tea in front of each of us. Where did this come from? I had Takashi bring a table and a couple of chairs up here when you arrived at the gate. Earlier. The tea I had begun preparing the moment you were headed towards my office. I pick up the cup in front of me and look at it for a moment. It is plain rooibos tea with honey, my dear. No secret ingredients, I promise. I. Sorry, I didn't mean to accuse you of anything. Do not fret, my dear. I am not offended. I understand how you must feel. I did not do a good job at making myself seem trustworthy, did I? It's not like that I suspect you of wanting to harm me. It's just, you seem like someone with a lot of secrets. Indeed, I am holding a lot of secrets. However, only a few of them are my own. The others are, well, some of them might even be yours. Only time can tell, honestly. What does that mean? Patience, Sen. I will answer those questions of yours to my best ability. But first, allow me a question of my own, please. Sure, I guess. What do you want to know? How are you holding up, my dear boy? Oh, fine, I guess? Were you asking about something specific? Everything, dear, you must feel overwhelmed, do you not? You did not just discover our side of the world, but were thrown right into the thick of things. You also took on a lot of responsibility by taking care of not only the last heir of the Shinozaki clan, but also little June. You know about June living with me? I do, and I am proud of you for it. Thanks. I guess it does feel overwhelming at times, but I try not to think about it too much, to be honest. At this point, I have kind of accepted that things are never again going to be as simple as they were before coming here. Also, it's not like I could abandon either of those two, not after what they have gone through. And especially not after what happened last night with Suzu. I think something happened between her and me that it feels like we are linked now. Or that she, I don't know, is bound to me or something? Is that something vampires can do? All I heard about so far that came close to this was about familiars. Could it be that I've somehow become Suzu's familiar by accident? Hold on, dear, what exactly happened? Wait a minute, what makes you say that she is bound to you? Like heartbound? Oh my god, I'm not sure, honestly. This is mostly me speculating based on what I know about vampires. I guess I'll just tell you what happened. Maybe you can make something out of it. Please do, this could be important. Where do I start, I guess? To sum it up, Suzu had an accident last night where she slipped in the shower and hit her head on my bathtub. I found her unconscious and bleeding in the bathroom and immediately called Reina for help. She told me that she would come over, but that I had to give Suzu blood. But I gave her mine, and now she has a tattoo on her chest and her eyes are purple instead of blue. A new sister. What do you mean by that? Oh, my dear boy, my dear boy, my dear boy. I knew I was right about you. Right about me? What? You haven't told me anything, woman. What does that mean? It means that I have to leave Akaimura for a few days, Sen, as soon as this conversation is over. What? Why? I need to visit an old friend of mine. You're being incredibly cryptic right now. What happened between Suzu and me? Apologies, dear. This is very exciting for me. What it means is that Miss Shinozaki now is your betrothed. My betrothed, my fiance. No, I've lost. Steph, you knew this. She is a wife by lore. Gosh darn it. Yes, dear, it's an ancient ritual that most vampires do not know about anymore. Okay, all I did was give her my blood. That has to happen all the time, no? And why did you give Miss Shinozaki your blood, Sen? Because she could have died if I didn't? And how did that make you feel? Panic, I guess? I was afraid to lose her. I had to do something. See? There you have it. You gave your blood voluntarily and out of love. This is one of the requirements for a vampiric engagement. No, so we have to... Oh, what the... Oh... What? Well, oh wait, it's out of love. We could just give Miko some. This is not over. An actual one, that is. We can still get engaged and married the human way, of course. At least by ways of a civil wedding. We try to stay clear of the church. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Engage, huh? What does this mean for Suzu and me? Is it any different from a human engagement? Can I transform myself into a bat now or something? Not that, no. The engagement itself does not change anything. It is merely a promise, sealed with an offer of blood and documented by the eyes and the mark. Usually the next step is for you to say your vows and have them witnessed and acknowledged by a priestess, but only after the ceremony is done, you will begin noticing changes both in yourself and in your partner. Changes? What kind of changes are we talking about? In your case, access to your partner's vampiric ability. Oh my day. Okay, that's kind of broken. I would get Suzu's ability. Her suggestion? What would that be like? Would I get a pop-up like in a game that lets me activate my skill? Stop being silly, Sen. Of course not. You would, however, begin noticing unused potential in the back of your mind, just like our fledglings do. Talk to one of the girls about it. They can better describe to you how it is. It has been a long time for me, after all. All right, I guess I'll do that. No, and Susie, what effects would this have on her? The same, of course. Oh, so she doesn't get anything out of it in our case. Hmm. She knows something about my past, man. Main character's past ability. Just out of curiosity, where would one find such a priestess? Since it can't be someone from the church, right? It cannot be someone from the church. That is correct. We vampires have our own religion. You do? Indeed. However, it is not really being practiced anymore, except by one of its sects and a few individual women here and there. A sect, huh? Yes, I believe I have mentioned them to you before. They are called the Children of the Coming King. I remember you mentioning them. Yeah, didn't you call them fanatics though? I certainly did. A big part of their teachings revolves around someone who does not exist. They take bits and pieces from our religion and twist them until they fit. Sounds like pretty much every religion to me, to be honest. In a way, the children are eccentric. They're usually not bad people. However, I'm actually friends with one of them. She would even qualify as a priestess for a vampiric wedding ceremony. That's good to know. I'm sorry, dear, but I have to disappoint you there. She went into hiding years ago, and currently I do not have a way of contacting her. One of her daughters might be able to help you, but I have no means of contacting them either. Nor do I know if they are practicing their mother's religion in the first place. But I guess it doesn't matter too much at the moment. I like Susie a lot, but I've only known her for a week, so yeah. Being able to use an ability like hers does sound intriguing, though. I can imagine. Since we're already on the topic, though, I never told you what happened with my stalker, did I? The masked stranger we saw, you did not. Well, it turns out it was June. Oh, she certainly is not a member of the Order of Peace. She isn't. Her family does have some kind of weird religion, though. I don't know what it's called because June couldn't tell me, but apparently her grandma used to say something along the lines of, all children need to walk the path. This made me think of what you told me before and what we talked about just now, the children of the coming king. You know, it's such a funny thing. And I assume your expression means that I'm right in seeing a connection there. Indeed it does. I did not expect her to still be pulling strings. Who? The priestess I just told you about. The one who appears to be little June's grandmother. You had no idea? I did not. The last time I saw her was over 20 years ago. I see. Does this mean that June is part of the children too, and her mother as well? It would certainly seem so. And they would qualify as priestesses? Officially, no. However, every woman of their family inherits the same abilities, and from a purely ritualistic perspective, they certainly could qualify. There is a ceremony with them. It is all about ceremonies and rituals for initiation between mother and her daughter. I do not know what this ceremony entails, nor what exactly its purpose is, but I seem to remember that it was very important to them. And I do believe that this ceremony also makes a difference between who is officially considered a priestess and who is not. I see. So what is the point of the two heartbeats then? And more importantly, why am I the central figure of their religion? Oh dear, of course you would be. She knows something. What do you mean by that? I cannot tell you, Sen, not yet. Just this much, whatever you do, make sure you do not get bitten by one of my kind. Anything else I'll tell you once I'm back from my trip to Europe in a couple days. Really now? There's a whole religion that somehow revolves around me, and you can't tell me more than something I already knew? I'm deeply sorry, boy, my dear boy, I really am. It's not that I do not want to tell you, it's that I am no position to. Okay, how long will you be gone? Only 2 days, maybe 3, promise. So Thursday, at the latest. Alright, I guess I will wait. Thank you, dear. Yeah, can you at least tell me what's going on with your double the heartbeat, though? I cannot, I fear. Because you're in no position to, again? Not this time. I really cannot tell you because I simply do not know what the reason is. Oh, well, my theory is that since June's somehow linked to me, one of the heartbeats is actually mine, or copies mine or something? What makes you say that? June has now mentioned twice that her heart started racing out of seemingly nowhere, and in both cases it was when I was excited. Give me a moment, please. Sure, I guess. You're correct. It is indeed your heartbeat that is being replicated in her chest. I wonder why I did not notice that before. Maybe because you weren't looking for it? Maybe. So, I'll be honest, I have no clue what this means, Sen. If I were to make an educated assumption, I would say that it is not something to be worried about. However, did you ever notice an inverse of the effect? June's excitement affecting me? I can't say that I have, no. In fact, I'm relatively certain that it doesn't work that way around. How curious! I wonder if this is just an aspect of their sect, or I'm not aware of. I'll be seeing June's mother today. She has some troubles with her memory, but I'll ask her about this anyways. Maybe she can remember something. Memory issues? Yeah, it's really bad at times, but apparently it's always been like this. She's never mentioned anything like that before. Your friend? Indeed. Maybe it's something that happened as a result of an accident? It might be. In any case, ask her. It would be good to know. I agree. We're getting juicy lore. I am curious about these fucking abilities. Why is the main character the main character, other than of course being made into the role of being a main character? The protagonist. I wish I had a way of contacting her mother, but alas, I do not. It's alright, I guess. Talk to her. More tea, dear? I'm good, thanks. I do have another question about something you mentioned before, though. And what would that be, Sen? You said something about a drug? Something to prevent someone from getting ghoulified while sleeping with a vampire. I was wondering whether you would bring that up again. I did indeed mention a medicine like that before. Why do you ask, dear? Well, Suzu and I, and also Kana and I, and Miko and I, and well, you know what? I guess I don't need to tell Oraha about that. We've had close encounters before, and I'd rather not tempt fate any more than that, to be honest. I see, but do you also remember what else I said when we talked about this last week? The stuff about her being in danger of losing her mind from it? Yes, Sen, the drug would not solve her problems, it would only lessen them. I wonder, Aki said some of the older vampires were the ones who fabricated this rumor. Is Uraha one of them? Oh my god, are we gonna spring the beans on her? Spill the beans, sorry. Spring up the sprung. This could be a good opportunity to maybe verify Aki's story. Or it could be get me in a lot of trouble, but I have a feeling that Uraha wouldn't harm me intentionally. About that, I know it's not true, Uraha. Oh shit, motherfucker. What makes you say that, dear? Why would it not be true? To prevent another era of crusades, I think. In theory, due to a sudden increase in ghouls being created everywhere. Thanks, Kana. And how do you know about that? I've been talking to people, comparing notes, basically. I see. So it really isn't true? Yes, dear, but hold on a moment, please. Master? Takashi. Could you get the car ready, please? We need to go to the airport in a short while. Yes, Master. Should I have your jet prepared too? For a trip to Europe? Please, yes. Understood, Master. Good to see you, Sen. Thanks. It's nice to see you too, Takashi. Are you doing alright? I am, thank you, but I'll leave again now, so you and the Master can continue your talk. Sure, yeah. Take care, man. You as well. My apologies for that interruption. No problem. So the thing about vampires? Of course, yes. This truth was crafted a few centuries before even I was born, for the reasons you stated, or so they say. I am sure there were a few more things that went into this decision, but I cannot prove any of them. I don't have to tell you how important it is to not make this publicly known, do I? I don't intend to go to the news with it, yeah. But you do intend to use this knowledge to your advantage, I assume. Guilty as charged. Listen, if you have the opportunity to fuck Mina Tepes, vampires or whatever, my goodness, wouldn't that be something? What if you die? Yeah, it is what it is, you know? Then keep the number low. Real low. And make sure to only reveal this to trustworthy individuals. No yappers. Of course. And now you want to know where you can get the medicine, do you not? Yeah. How safe is it though? It is reliable, otherwise I would not have told you about it. Okay, that's good. So, it's already in your possession, dear. I knew it! It's one of those medicines you use for like healing. It's either the healing medicine or the ability one or something. Wait a minute. Are you talking about the blue pills the ones Claus gave me for SECS? Oh, come on. I'm not responsible for this, dear. However, I do find it amusing. That's almost as bad as my dad's humor. So the pill that makes me immune to myths abilities makes me immune to vampires' bite too? I guess when I think about it that way, this way, it's pretty obvious. I'm a freaking detective. Gosh darn it! But I only got two pills from no. But I only got two pills from claws. I can't really use them for fun when they are meant to be used during a mission. Now can I? Quite the predicament you are in, my dear boy. Uh huh. Is there a way to buy more of those pills? I'd rather not use the ones I was given for work. I take it you are on friendly terms with Miss Rugamine. Reina? Yeah, why? Ask her when you go and get Miss Shinozaki. Tell her that you have my blessing. Just like that? Just like that. No hidden caveats. None, dear. Why do I find that hard to believe? You tell me, dear. Oh, well, thank you, then. You're welcome, my dear boy. Anyone should be able to have some fun every once in a while, should they not? Yeah. I wonder if that means that she uses those pills for some occasional fun herself. Now that's a loaded question. I think this is still episode 27-ish. Yeah. Now that's a yes, dear. Have you tried them yourself? What I mean is, do you have any practical experience with this kind of application? Just, for reference. I'm an old woman, dear. What interest do you think I have in these kinds of frivolities? Not to mention the fact that it is far from easy to find a partner when you're 600 years old. No, I have not given these things a thought in a long time, dear. For most of my lifetime, there was no medicine that would have allowed for me to partake in them anyway. We banging the principal? She's a gilf. But now there is. Aren't you curious at all? How would life, I said that the thought had not come up when I first heard of the medicine being developed. But it still does not change the fact that I am an old woman, Sen. So what? You may be over 600, chronologically speaking. That's true. That's a fact. 600 years old. But you're still attractive, aren't? This guy is good. Your body stopped aging the time you got bitten, no? No, dear, do not play with an old woman's feelings. That is not nice. I'm not. This just isn't something you should be concerned about, I think. I mean, if you'd want to have fun, I'm sure you'd have an easy time finding someone, I think. You're a powerful and attractive woman with centuries of life experience. I promise you there are people who would kill to be with you. I think it is high time that we change the topic, young man. Sure, if that's what you want. I have a few more questions anyways. Well then, I am a bit worried about Suzu, to be honest. In what regards, dear? I think she's not properly dealing with the loss of her family, with everything that happened to her. I feel like she's suppressing her feelings. I understand why that would concern you. What happened to Clan Shinozaki was a tragedy, and good, you're still here, little cub. Ah, mommy, is it that late already? I might be a few minutes early, but yes, figured you were in your office again, but I met Takashi on the way there, and he told me you were up here. He took the documents to your office, by the way. It seems you got distracted and forgot to tell me about it. Thank you for bringing me those documents, mommy. Did I interrupt something important? I've asked most of the important questions already, so I guess it's fine on my end. All I want to know regarding the last topic is if there are therapists specifically for myths. Hopefully, there are, right? Indeed, Sen. However, I would suggest that you try talking to her yourself first. I will see what I can do once I'm back from Europe. Europe. Yes, the mainland of the Middle East. Since I need to have a longer talk with her than anyway. You're going to Europe? Yes, for a few days. Something came up that I need to urgently deal with. I understand. Should anything happen while I'm gone, contact Kuro. Kuro, huh? Why her? She may not seem like it, but she's very resourceful. And Sen? Remember that whatever you do, you need to make sure that you do not get bitten by one of my kind. The further her eye color is from red, the more careful you need to be. Red, like Miko's eyes? Correct. Alright, I'll be careful, Uraha. I assume you're not going to explain the eye color thing. Once I'm back, my dear boy, once I'm back. But I did not expect it to be different, I'll be honest. Sometimes I think you wouldn't be happy if you couldn't keep things secret from me, you know? Well, there is a certain aspect of amusement to it, I have to admit. Well, I guess I'll leave it to the preparations for your trip now. Of course, dear. Thanks for the answers you were able to give me, Uraha. I appreciate it a lot, and thank you for the tea. You are welcome, Sen. Have a nice day, dears. You too, Uraha. Uraha, yeah. Claus and I get going, heading downstairs, and I'll be honest. Let's all be honest here. we would bang Uraha, no cap. She whips out, I'm 600 years old. And I'm like, but you're hot. So I don't, where's the problem in that? The experience gap? Is that where we're getting at this? She's 600? That's fucking easy. She could be like, my D-boy, I'm gonna talk to you about finances. I'll be like, alright, hit me up. Claus and I get going, heading downstairs and out of the main building towards the inconspicuous shack behind the school. At first, we don't talk too much. Or we don't talk much. Claus feels strangely closed off and withdrawn while I'm busy contemplating my conversation with Uraha. Uraha? Oh, she's moving. Eventually, however, I notice my tall colleague casting glances at me every now and then, a slight flush on her cheeks. This goes on for a few meters before I decide to ask her about it. Is everything alright, Claus? I'm fine, little cub. Are you sure? Do I have something in my face? No, I just never noticed. Notice what? Come on, don't do this to me. Forget it, it's not important. That I'm handsome. Why do you need a therapist for myths? Because of Suzu. She lost her whole clan, and I'm afraid she hasn't been dealing with it properly. Did Uraha tell you what happened with Suzu when I came here last Monday night? Roughly. I know that she was the squatter you were looking for. Yeah, she had been staying here for a while because she had nowhere else to go. She was attacked by some people during her stay too. Claus stops and turns towards me, making me stop and turn as well. Go on. It's... Okay, the short version is that the guy we fought last week and the quote-unquote murder victim in my initial case were both working together like they for poop. Oh, and the ghoul you saw last week, the guy who was created from, was working with them too. Last week was the third time they came here and attacked Suzu in one way or another. From what I can tell, they were trying to finish what they started by attacking Suzu's family, since she's the last of them. And well, I'm afraid all of those experiences are just buried and haven't had a chance to heal yet. I get it. If only you had aimed a bit higher when you shot that abomination, he and I still have some unfinished business. Yeah, I was sure that this shot would immobilize him so that we could interrogate him afterwards, though. You made the right call there, especially given your lack of experience with myths and whatever he is. Did you ever find out what he might be? I assume your encounter with him was highly interesting for the others too. It was, but no, none of us have encountered something like him before. I see. Strange, huh? Stranger things of life. Yeah, anyways, if you don't want to wait for Miss Hirano to come back from Europe, I can talk to someone. We have a freelancing counselor under contract for when they get out of hand. She's a bit eccentric, but talking to her helps, so maybe she can take a look at Suzu too, and the kittens for that matter. Mana and Hina? Yes, I'm taking her to them, to at least assess their mental state. Living in that house for years must have left some scars on them. I agree. That was a fucked up thing to have, What kind of family does that, man? But it's gonna happen, 100%. IRL. Most likely it's happening right now. You're right, I should have thought of that myself. Thank you, Claus. It's reassuring to see that you care for them too. They are kittens. Someone has to look out for them. You're a good woman. I bet you'd make for a great mom too. I don't know. You really think so? Mm-hmm. The rising strikes again. Thanks, little cub. Maybe we can look into getting Suzu an appointment. We should look into that. Definitely look into that. Yeah. What is wrong with you, mommy? Pull yourself together. Yeah. Right. Are you sure you're feeling okay, Claus? I'm fine, little cub. I think the sun's getting to me. It's way too hot today. Uh-huh. Anyways, it'd be great if you could talk to the counselor, get me into contact with her. I'll let you know later today what it's gonna be. Thanks, Claus. Should we go see Ronin to get you out of the sun now? Please. Despite being completely flustered, Claus checks her surroundings for a moment before she opens the door to the shed. Heading inside, Claus lets me go through the procedure of getting us access to the headquarters. What was it again? Pull here, twist there, now bob it? No, wait. After a moment of fumbling around, I remember the necessary steps and revealed the terminal to verify my identity. From there, it takes only a few seconds until Claus and I are on our way through the sterile looking hallways that lead us to our destination, Ronin. Unlike last time, we're not meeting her in one of the meeting rooms, however. Ironically enough. Instead, Claus leads me to another door and tells me to head inside without her because she apparently needs to cool down. Whoa, I keep forgetting Ronin. She cool like that. She a cool auntie, man. Wait, is that even a good thing to say? Assuming there's no point in waiting since she's probably going to take a few minutes. I open the door in front of me and step into an office with windows. This is surprising. Morning, where's Claus? Most likely this is either fake. Clearly. She felt a bit hot and is going to go wash her face or something, I think. Uh-huh. And what about you, Cub? How are you doing? Hamster on screen. What are you looking there, whippersnapper? I scratch my head. Confused, I take it. You could say so, yeah. Aren't we underground? Sure, but we also have one hell of a genius down here with us. Nywin? Damn right, man. She just made them one day. Came in here and told me she'd need me to buzz off for a couple hours so that she could renovate my office. You can imagine my surprise when I came back here and found freaking windows overlooking the school in my office. That's most likely some kind of like a video of the school and it's displaying artificial light plus a video. So I certainly can. Is there anything she can't make? Not a lot, but never mind our ingenious inventor and I win. Let's sit down and talk. Want a cold drink? Water would be nice, yeah. Ronin gestures for me to sit on one of the seats while she goes and fetches a bottle of water from somewhere under her desk. Joining me, she hands me the bottle and then sits down across from me. Thanks. So how are you, Ronin? Curiosity or courtesy? Curiosity. Professional in nature? Does Azuna's answer differ from Ronin's? I don't know, man. There's not much I got going on in private. This here has become my whole life. My god, she's hot. I mean, I'm not complaining that we can't be banging our bosses, man. Not for now. I'm not complaining though. It's good. We're doing great things. We're protecting people. But man, lately it's been more stressful than usual. Those weirdos from the Order of Peace have been quite busy. Looking for something. And Lord knows what those morons from the church are up to. So you're stressed by the general state of things. For the most part, there's one thing in particular that has me vexed. Worried. What's that? One of our infiltrators has gone silent. Her reports usually come in every Sunday, but yesterday, nothing? Nothing. Kuro is already on it, but I'm not sure how close she can get to her. Is this one of the cases you mentioned where Kuro's goals align with ours? It's more than that, man. The girl is one of hers, a member of her family. She's the only Kagekai who's officially part of her unit. And when I told Kuro about her late report earlier, she immediately left to take care of it. So you're both expecting something to have happened. She's been on her post for years now, and the only other time she wasn't punctual with her reports was when she had almost been found out. Oh. I see why you'd be worried then. Is there anything I can do? Not at the moment, Sen, but who knows? Something might come up. Let me know if it does. I'll help in any way I can. Thanks, man. Much appreciated. Most likely you'll be busy otherwise, though. Will I? Yep. Currently planning which team gets which mission. Thinking I might want to give your team a chance, depending what old mommy has to say when she gets here. Speaking of, where is that woman? Didn't you say she was just gonna splash her face? That's what I figured cooling down meant, at least. Strange. Maybe she ran into someone, like, I don't know, in Iwin? Perhaps, or my mystery partner whom I don't know the identity of, Was wondering when you'd bring that up, dude. Not like I've had a lot of opportunities until now, but yeah, I can't say I'm not curious about this. And you didn't ask her stepdad? And so you are aware I wasn't until yesterday. I did ask him once I found out though. He told me a bit about how the teams are being formed. But he said the fact that we're only 3 recruits is rather uncommon. What makes you think that there's just 3 of you though? I was about to say, it could be just 3 of us. He just met. The people he's met have been recruited as well. So he sent things, it's only 3 of them, I was about to say. Or I could be wrong, that someone actually, it's actually 3 of them. Is that not the case? We only recruit in pairs, Sen. So Miko was recruited by who? Oh, someone else was recruited. Okay, so there's another enforcer. You'll meet each other soon enough. Does that mean this other enforcer's gonna be my partner? It doesn't. Your partner's gonna be Miko. Oh my god, I'm winning, Steph. She's my partner. Look at that. Oh, okay, good. Happy now? Yeah, I kind of assumed that would be Miko, but it's nice to know it for certain now. Should we maybe go look for Claus? Kuro was here. OG, not necessary. I'm here. Everything peachy, Claus? Just fine, yes. I had to take care of something. Gotcha. Sit with us? Sure. Gonna grab myself a drink first, though. You know where they are. Ah, whiskey? Yeah. That bad. Yes, but I also just preferred ever since Morgan introduced us. You do you, sis. Wanna get right to your report then? Yes. Sen and I arrived at the residence, quickly went over the plan, then entered through the backyard with only minor hurdles in the form of three lowlives. Inside, things were strangely quiet, and we snuck through the house guided by Mana Ezra, former resident slash hostage and sister of the kitten we rescued. No major hiccups there. No major hiccups there either. Just one more rat I had to put to sleep, using one of Styx's stasis pads, just like I did with the other three before. Afterwards, we proceeded until we found a room where, according to our guide, the felines usually came together, making it our best chance for finding the little sister. Going inside, all I found was a feline woman, their mother, who had been choked unconscious, evident by the marks around her neck. While I was checking the mother's vitals, the little sister emerged from the bathroom and approached Sen, who was standing guard in the hallway. After verifying through the comm link that she is who we were looking for, I told Sen to get the girl out of there, which he successfully did. So, did something noteworthy happen after you left with Hina, little cub? Nothing really. I guess I'll quickly sum it up anyways, though. After I had convinced her that I'm a friend of her sister, Hina and I snuck back out the way Claus and I came in. We walked away from the house for a few minutes until I spotted an empty hunting stand on the field. Deciding that it would be a good place to hide for us, I took Hina there and activated the beacon. Not too long after, Morgan came to pick us up, and we headed back to Reina's place to reunite Hina with her sister. Good. When Sen told me that they left the property, I shut off the comlink and began working towards the secondary objective of taking out their whole operation. Mana told us that the basement had always been off limits for her, bringing me to the conclusion that that's where I needed to go. Signaling for Kuro to send in I and Mio for backup, I waited a couple minutes for them to get to me, scoping out the way to the basement in the meantime. Once we had grouped up, we approached the door to the basement so that I could send in one of her little spies to check out the situation at hand. After a few seconds, she first turned pale, then got very agitated. You know how she can be. What happened there? She called her eye back and told us that we wouldn't have too hard of a time getting in there unseen, since everyone down there was distracted. Activating my oh my god, what are they doing? Eyes wide shut? Stanley Kubrick, huh? Activating my camouflage, I took point and let us down there ready to strike at any moment. The first thing I noticed was the smell. It reeked. Proceeding further, we arrived at the bottom of the stairs. Now having a clear view of the whole basement, it they there were cages down there, cages and contraptions. I'm not sure what most of those were for in particular, but all of them seemed to have one thing in common: being designed to make breathing the felines easier. Oh my days! But what really took our attention was what was happening in the middle of the room. There was a young woman down there, shackled to a table-like contraption, and she... Take your time. No, oh, it's alright. There were two men down there with her, currently in the process of breathing her. Oh my god, she was a mess. There were fluids everywhere, all kinds of fluids, and she was barely conscious. Or so we thought. After taking the situation in for a moment, Mio and I engaged the men and took them out easily enough since they were so engrossed in what they were doing. Or engrossed, sorry. We might have been a little careless while taking them out. They both ended up with broken appendages. Anyway, we restrained them with more of a Styx pads while I sent her as spies upstairs to prevent anyone from coming down and surprising us. Once we were certain that the area was secured, Mio and I turned towards the girl, unshackling and tending to her. Thinking she was barely conscious at best, it took both of us by surprise when she leapt at me as soon as her shackles were open. She clawed at my face, probably going for my eyes. Luckily, Mio reacted faster than I and grabbed her at the last second, pulling her far enough away so that she could only get my cheek. Mio and I had a hard time subduing her after that. She was clawing and biting, kicking and punching, all in an effort to get away. The girl, woman, she had been drugged up until she became a feral mess of pure instinct and lust. When we had finally subdued her, her demeanor suddenly changed drastically. Where she was fighting us before, she now began moving her hips in a very suggestive manner. It was as if a switch had been flipped. We restrained her with another pad and took all of them out of there. The girl was sent to Dr. Hayashi and the men were taken under arrest. When searching the basement afterwards, we found another girl in one of the cages. This time actually unconscious, but also severely malnourished and mistreated. She was sent to she was sent to Dr. Hayashi as well. Holy shit. Literally, and speaking of, there was zero evidence for any connection to the church, Ronan. Nothing we could use. They must have been extremely careful in that regard. We knew this was a long shot. Good job, Mommy. You did well. I need you to get yourself an appointment with Sadako for counseling. You know how this goes. I was going to see her anyways. Might as well get a session or two with her. Please do. As for you, Cub, nicely done. It sounds like you performed well. Isn't that right, Claus? Yeah, it was as good as can be expected for a first timer. Maybe even a bit better. I wouldn't mind working with him again in the future. Really? Well done, little cub. I think you've earned yourself your first own mission. What do I have to do? For now, nothing. I'll let you know what your mission is once I have decided. In the long run, you'll be doing these things yourself. I'll only occasionally ask for you to take a specific mission, but at least this first one and maybe the next one, I'll delegate to you to help you ease into things. Thanks, Ronan. So, question. Answer? How are you going to let me know without a phone? Alright, you don't know her yet. Take a look at the table there. Okay, I'm looking at the table. What am I looking for? Rio Mori at your disposal, nerd. Wow, what the fuck? Where did you come from now? That's pretty neat. I'm one of Azuna's summons, nerd. Ronan, why does she keep calling me nerd? I don't know, man. She picked that up at some point, and now she's using it all the time with some people. Haven't quite figured out how she decides who's a nerd and who isn't. Okay, and she's right in front of you, nerd. Talk to me instead. So you are a summon. What's that? Do you know what a familiar is, nerd? Oh, but how? Wait, why is she small? Wait, what? You mean what vampires have? Yes, that's me. Only better because I'm cool as funk. Ronin calls me when she needs me to deliver messages for her. No offense, but you delivering messages sounds like a rather slow alternative to just sending a text message. Fuck you, nerd. I can be as fast as I want and I don't have a character limit. Also, I'm cute to boot, so... Bleh. Alright, I guess. What are we... I guess Ronan is amused, so... Thanks, Rio. That's enough for now. So yeah, that's Rio, man. She'll find you if I need her to. I see. She's certainly a character. Also, she said she's one of her summons? Does that mean there are others? A few, yeah. You might meet them eventually. Well, hot diggity dog. It must be September. Okay, so she might just randomly pop up in my apartment. Yeah, but don't worry. She's very discreet and keeps most of the things she sees to herself. I guess it is what it is. I take it I'll learn what I need to know about the mission after a visit then. Correct. Alright, if there's nothing else to discuss right now, I kinda promised to visit Inaiwen to tell her about my experience with her gadgets. Nothing from my side, Claus? Do you need me to come with you, little cub, sorry. Why would he need you to come with him to talk to Styx? Well, this place is a maze, and Styx is only 2 horns short of a minotaur, so someone's gotta protect the cub. Hey, you wanna give the cub some yarn, princess? Har har, very funny. I'm just trying to look out for him. I'm sure I'll be fine, Claus. Thanks for looking out for me, though. I appreciate it. If you say so, little cub. Yeah, don't worry. I'll be going now, but thank you for rescuing Hina with me, Claus. I owe you. No, you don't. Get the fuck out of here. Good job yesterday. Yeah, you too. I'll wait for Rio to pop up then. Ronan, see you soon. Take care, man. Getting up, I make my way over to the door to leave Ronan's office. On my way there, I catch a bit of their continued conversation. What do you think? Should we start calling you Clues instead? Get you a spinning wheel for your birthday? Oh, buzz off, Azuna. You're not as funny as you think. Well, after leaving Ronan's office, I run around the underground hallways of the HQ for a couple minutes, backtracking my way to the entrance and from there to the meeting room. Once I've successfully made my way there, it's not too hard for me to figure out where I need to go next to get to Inaiwen's workshop. Approaching the workshop's door, I can hear nothing? Huh, quite the contrast to last time's banging noises. Unsure if Iwan's even in her workshop, I knock on the door. Come in. Well, I guess she is. Wow, she has clothes. Hey, Nywin. Yes, so, little cub, what brings you here? You asked me to come by after the mission to let you know how using the cloaker went, remember? Ah, I do remember. How did the mission go? It was a success, thanks to your gadgets to a large extent, but it was pretty nasty too. I hear that is the case more often than not. You don't go on field missions, I take it? Not generally, no. I'm more useful working behind the scenes. You can say that again. The mission wouldn't have been nearly as easy without the things you created. Jefa visto. Thank you, little cub. Sit with me? Sure, yeah, thanks. Did you like the cloaker? Well, in Payday 2 and 1, I did not like the cloaker. That fucker freaking knocked me down quick. Yeah, it came in very handy during the mission and even once before that. Is that right? I hope you don't mean for spying on someone. No, actually, it helped me save someone who was being held at gunpoint in an alley. Are you some sort of vigilante running around rescuing people? Very funny, very funny. No, I just happened to be in the right place at the right time. I see. These things keep happening to you though, don't they? I actually gotta agree, it keeps happening to him. Let's be honest. They do, but how do you know about that? I've been told things about you. Uh-oh. Got something you don't want me to find about? Find out about? Not really, I guess. You never know what people say about you when you're not around, though. That's true, I suppose, but you don't need to worry. The people I talked to were full of praises for you. Are you gonna tell me who you talked with? No. Figures, but since the number of acquaintances we have in common isn't that high, I guess I have a decent idea of who it might have been. Heh. Oh, and speaking of common acquaintances, I'm supposed to give you my stepdad's warmest regards. I assume you know who he is. Yes. Is he doing alright? Sure is. He's enjoying his retirement with my dad a lot. I'm happy to hear that. Tell him to come visit us eventually, will ya? Yeah, of course. Say, I noticed that the cloaker wasn't in your pack when it was brought back here. Oh, yeah, sorry about that. I still had it in my finger when I took the girl out of there. I forgot to give it to Claus when I saw her afterwards. And I kind of forgot to bring it with me today, too. It's safely... I'm getting a bit fatigued here. It's safely stashed away at my apartment, together with the pills Claus gave me, though I can bring it back later today if that's alright. That's okay. Yes, it's not urgent or anything. I just prefer to keep track of where my gadgets are. Of course, yeah. I'll grab it later when I'm back at home and bring it here. Thank you, Sen. You might also want to get into the habit of taking the pills with you. You never know when you might need them. I guess that's true. The case should be small enough to fit into my pockets. If it isn't, let me know and I'll see what I can do. Thanks, Nywin. You're welcome. Were you able to make any progress with that friend of yours we talked about? I haven't seen her since, but she's taking her vows at noon today and I'm gonna be there. She's about to become a nun? Yeah. And you're going there to stop her. I'll try at least. I can't let her do this. Isn't it her decision though? I know that, but she's been brainwashed by them. She's told me that she was taught by a secret society of demons and devils hiding among humans trying to enslave them. Ah, they are all my gods. Yeah. I think getting her in contact with a few myth friends of mine on Saturday was a good first step in showing her that she's been lied to. But she's been told these things her whole life, so she refused to believe you and felt betrayed. And ran away crying, yeah. He found me immediately after all that went down. I see. She's presumably taking her vows in a church. As far as I'm aware, yeah. There will be others there, likely at least one higher ranking member of the church too, to oversee the ceremony. I suppose so, but it's not like they know who I am. Are you sure about that? Mostly? Wait here a second. Okay? She turns around and heads over. That's one fine ass. She turns around and heads over to one of the shelves behind her and starts rummaging around looking for something? I wonder what kind of gadget she thinks she would be useful for me. Maybe something that makes people not recognize me. Maybe some sort of vigilante mask with infrared goggles. Here, in case things don't go as planned, and you need to make a quick exit. What's this? It's a KO cube. It releases an invisible, fast-acting, odorless gas that knocks out anyone who breathes it in. Well, I guess that's also kind of useful. That's extremely useful. Okay, wow, do I hold my breath to not get affected by it? The round part here at the front, you put your index finger on it, then press the two buttons on the side once. A small pellet with a counter agent will be shot into your bloodstream, rendering you immune to the gas's effects for about an hour. Should you need to top off on the counter agent, you can. There are multiple charges of it in there. Only one charge of the gas, however. Afterwards, it needs to be refilled. Damn, that's crazy. Thank you. You're amazing, Iwan. You know that? I try. Still working on adding more charges of the gas to it, though. So, how do I activate the gas? Same way, just without the finger in the injector. It's smart enough to sense the difference. Make sure my finger is on the shooty bit if I don't want to fall asleep. Got it. Asleep! Sleepy? Sleepy? Subscribe, comment down below, and like if you want to. If you don't, this is what it is. Yes. Great! Thanks a lot, Iwan. This makes me feel much better about going there. You're welcome, Sen. I hope you won't need I hope you won't need it, but this way at least you'll be able to leave if you must. Yeah, it's a huge relief. Phew! If you do find yourself needing to use it and are able to knock them out and find an opportunity for it, maybe see if you can get some information on them. That kind of intel is always helpful, especially things like names of their higher ranking members or something similar. Sure, yeah, I'll see what I can do. I think I should get going now though. Need to do a couple of things still before I can head there, and noon isn't that far off anymore. Of course. You will bring the cloaker here later today, right? Yeah, not sure when exactly, but probably sometime in the early afternoon? You know where to find me. Thanks again for the cube, Iwan. I appreciate what you do. Antio, Sen. I'll see you later. Yeah, see ya. Navigating my way back out of the headquarters, I quickly find myself in front of the shack behind the school. The air has warmed up considerably since Claus and I went underground to see Ronan, so it takes me a short moment to get used to it, and I find myself wishing for a pool to cool down. Sadly, I don't have the time for anything like that, however, and instead I need to go check in with Reina and Suzu again. I make my way through the hallways of Crimson High and back up to the infirmary on the third floor. Hopefully, Reina is done or close to being done with her tests already so that I can take Suzu home and then head to Ori's thing. Ah, hey, it's you! Wasn't she with the girl that waved at me yesterday when I was with Nagisa and also earlier in front of the school? Yeah, who is this chick? Hey, can I help you? Not really, and I don't have much time either, but since I've run into you now, I might as well. Might as well what? Apologize. For? Kira. I take it that's her friend's name? Yeah, the overly friendly one. I see. Why do you want to apologize for her? Because she was flirting with you while you were with your girlfriend earlier. My girlfriend? The bubblegum girl? I think Yukari has mentioned her name before, but I forgot what it is. Oh, you're friends with Yukari. We hang out. Huh. How do we do this? What the fuck? Now dare I say that I'm single. Well, thanks for the apology, but it's unnecessary. Suzu isn't my girlfriend. She isn't? I figured with how close you were. We're close, but yeah, we're not in a relationship or anything. Oh, man, I think we. Wait. We're technically married, so I kinda fucked this one up. Strange, usually I'm better at telling these things. No worries, it happens. No harm done. Right, want me to let Kira know? Think she wants to get to know you or something. Yeah, sure. Should I give you my number? No, she prefers to do these things herself. Says it's part of the hunt, whatever that means. She doesn't know that I'm talking to you now either. All I'm gonna do is let her know that you're not taken. Expect her to make a move soon. Alright, thanks, I guess. Don't sweat it, stranger. Sen. Alunara. Nice to meet you, Alunara. Same. I have to bounce though. Don't want to trouble Miss Fatami unnecessarily. Sure, yeah. Take care, Alunara. See you around, Sen. Okay, now I feel awful when I think about it. Technically, we're kind of married. Walking past me, Alunar makes her way over to. No, I'm correct. She's not my girlfriend, silly. She's my wife. Walking past me, Alunar makes her way over to where the classrooms are. I wonder if she's in Mana's class. Now that I think about it, I don't think Mana has ever mentioned her teacher's name before or what class she's in. Wait, so there's. I recall checking the character list. Yes, we still have a bunch of characters that we have not unlocked or interacted or seen, I guess. Either way, how many classes are up here anyways? Also, does being up here mean that Alunara is a myth too? I don't have time to think about this right now. I gotta go check on Suzu. Don't need to worry about it, but I'll let you know as soon as I know. Hey, how are we looking? Sen! Well, we're done for now. I was just telling Miss Shinozaki that I don't think it's something she needs to worry about. Interesting. Not sure if this will help you, but Miss Hirano seemed to know what this is about even though she didn't tell me much. I see. She called your sister Suzu. Is that something you know about? I don't know. It's common for vampires to call each other sisters when part of the same clan, but yeah, that doesn't make much sense here, I guess. Weird. She also wants to talk to you when she's back from Europe, where she urgently had to go all of a sudden after hearing about this. She's probably already on her way to the airport by now. Europe? Yeah, I don't know. She became very emotional, happy tears and all, said something about a new sister, then told me that she had to go to Europe to talk to someone. So I guess whatever it means isn't something bad, otherwise her reaction probably would have been different. Alright, she also said you and I are engaged now. Whoa, what? Engage? Apparently so, yeah, some sort of vampiric engagement that most vampires don't know about anymore. But how? Giving you my blood voluntarily and out of love, according to Miss Hirano. That's how familiars are bound, though. Why? Apparently not only. I don't know why I didn't become your familiar instead. But yeah, it looks like we're engaged now. You know why I think? Because we were not bitten by her. If we were bitten, it would have been the opposite effect. We would have been a familiar, bounded to her, in that side or in that way. Wow. Congratulations, I suppose. Did Miss Hirano say how long she's going to be in Europe, Sen? Thanks, Reina. Yeah, she said she'd be back by Thursday at the latest. I'll have to work on the data I got from the two of you without her input then. How is that looking, anyways? I have yet to. Oh no, I know those eyes. From. Oh yeah, I have yet to really work on the results of yesterday's test due to all that happened afterwards. Some of it I can do here during the day while I'm not working or anything else, but the rest will have to wait until I'm home. Since it's only logical to take Miss Shinozaki's results into consideration as well, I assume it's going to take me at least until tomorrow before I can say anything conclusive. That's still pretty fast though, isn't it? Keep in mind, I said at least, but yes, it is fast. I'm a smart woman if you hadn't noticed, Sen. I did not notice that. You're impressive, Reina. I definitely am, thank you. No, thank you for taking care of us. You saved both of our lives now. Yes, thank you, Miss Rigamine. You are both very welcome, although I disagree on having saved Miss Shinozaki's life. She was already out of harm's way when I got to your place last night. True, but you still were the one to tell me to give her blood. I suppose so. Either way, you are welcome. I'm glad you're both fine now. Yeah, me too. Reina, quick question. Yes? Miss Hirano told me that you might be able to hook me up, get me access to some of the medicine that makes me immune against myth's abilities. Did you already use the ones you got? No, I still need more though, but I can't tell you why. Sorry, you know how these things go. But Miss Hirano gave her okay. She said to tell you that I had her blessing, or whatever that means. You're aware of the side effects. Claus told me, yeah. Well, alright, wait here for a moment. Sure. Rena turns around and leaves the room through the door behind her, leaving Suzu and me standing in the middle of the infirmary. After a few seconds, she comes back and joins us again holding a bottle. I don't have a lot of them here and like to keep at least two around just in case. So all I can give you right now is this bottle with three of them. Is that enough? I I think that's fine for now. Yeah, how much are they? Don't worry about it, Sen. If Miss Hirano said you could have them, it's okay. If you need more than those, you'll have to let me know in advance and pay for them though. I might need more of them in the future, yeah. Can you get me a bottle or something? I could, yes. Are you sure though? They aren't cheap. Well, how much are we talking about? A little shy of 150,000 yen? Oh, for a bottle, okay. With 24 pills. Yikes! How long would it take until you had it? A couple days, usually. Alright, I'll let you know. Thank you, Reina. This man is whipping. He's going to the bank. The bank is like, you're spending a lot of money, that you are, wow, you are, I'm not saying I'm concerned, I'm just saying, this is you spending all this money, right? Yeah, I am. Unless there's anything else important, we kind of have to leave now, I'm afraid. I've got somewhere I need to be in a bit, and I want to make sure Suzu gets home safely before that. If someone comes up, I will let the two of you know. I might need you to come to my place for some extended tests sometime over the next couple days, Miss Shinozaki. I gotta like double check here. Alright, I'm like double check. I'm checking. This is like the third recording, I'll be honest. Is that okay? Oh, yeah, of course. Okay, yes. Thank you, Miss Rigamine. You're welcome? Shall we then? Mm-hmm. Have a nice rest of your day, Reina. Let me know if something's up or you need me for anything. Of course, Sen, you two have a nice day as well. Try not to get hurt again. Yeah, we'll try. Susie and I leave the infirmary and make our way out of the school building and towards home, not talking about much of anything. Seemingly being lost in thought, Suzu doesn't really pay attention to where she's going, and I have to keep her from running into traffic more than once. Whenever I try talking to her, she just smiles at me, absent mindedly, and I know she isn't listening at all. After a couple attempts, I decide to stop trying and instead focus on keeping her safe. Eventually, we arrive back home and I sigh a breath of relief. Phew, finally back here. Are you still like that? Like what? Lost in thought. I was just thinking about us. That's what had you almost running into traffic? I'm sorry, it's just we're engaged. I still can't believe it. It's a bit surreal, isn't it? Very. But I like it a lot. Really, even though you've only known me for a week, it doesn't matter. It kind of does. I know I want to spend the rest of forever with you, so why would I need to wait? Ah, cutie. Do you not like it? No, that's not it. I do like it. It's just very sudden and I'm confused as to what it means for us. But I don't mind finding that out together with you. Me too, but you have to go now, don't you? Yeah. Can I ask you something first, though? Of course, what do you want to know? Those bills, are they. They are. I see, that's good. So next time, next time. I'm looking forward to it. Me too. Of course, he's looking for. I was 100%, 1000% looking forward to it. He's so down bad. He's ready to just. If it wasn't for the risk of going cuckoo or turning to a ghoul, he'd be going to town. He'd be like meeting and banging. If you know that kind of game, meet and F. She takes my hand into hers and plants a few small kisses on my fingers while looking at me hungrily. We're still going for a walk later, right? Yeah, I was thinking we could go after June's mom is gone. Yes. Good, but I really need to leave now, cutie. Ori's thing is going to happen in a bit and I can't be late for that. Be careful, okay? I can't lose you too. I promise. Got some aces up my sleeve in case things go wrong. Don't worry about me. Okay, I'm going to miss you and I can't wait for you to be back. Same here, cutie. Come here. Leaning in, I kiss Suzu very gently. For some reason, I don't feel like making out with her right now, but instead want to show her as much affection as I can. I get it, you're married. I think I've fallen hard for her. Maybe. Maybe even more than that. That felt amazing. Yeah. Text me when things are over and you're safe, please. Of course, cutie. Don't worry. I'll be fine. I hope so. Goodbye, my fiance. Sorry. I love the sound of that. Yeah, this lucky bastard, man. After this lucky guy, let's just call him a guy. After that, I give Suzu another quick kiss and then quickly grab a couple of things I might need, including the cloaker, before I step back out of the apartment. Making my way over to the main church in this part of Akaimura, I go over my task again in my head. I need to figure out a way to change Ori's mind once I'm there. How though? I don't exactly have an idea what's going to happen there, so I'll probably have to wing most of it. See who and what is at my disposal once I'm there. If I don't have any other way, I'll use the cube Inaiwin gave me to knock out everyone, grab Ori, and get her the fuck out of there. I wonder if a Hail Mary like that would be more successful when performed in a church. No matter what happens though, I won't let Ori do this. That's my resolve. Almost there. I just hope this will work out. The thought of Ori taking part in one of the rituals, ugh. The fuck is it? No, I can't let myself get distracted by these kinds of thoughts. Suddenly, I feel a sharp pain in my upper arm and flinch from surprise. Ow, what the fuck? Hey, what are you doing here? I told you to see more and you're doing the exact opposite. Are you mental? What do you want from me? Why the hell did you hit me, old man? Because you don't listen to me. I told you that the hair is the key to the kingdom, did I not? And what do? You go and get married to another and to the keeper of all people. Lords, why won't you people ever listen to me? She was never supposed to be the first. What are you even on about? They didn't marry anyone. Listeners, honey, I know what you're about to do and I have a message for you. Are you talking about Oriana's ceremony? Suddenly the old Vard inhales sharply. Oh no, not this again. Why me? You must not fail! Saul cannot have her, for she is the one to guide the heir to salvation have led astray. The saint must become yours, make it so. And tell her old Jiro said hi, she is a sweet girl. Unlike someone else I know, she's actually generous when giving to others. This is about the first time we met? Whatever. Just listen to me this one time, Sonny. That's all you need to do. Oh, that's all. I was expecting more yelling, to be honest. Yelling? Who's yelling? Listen, old man, I don't know what your deal is, but I'm sure that you're just faking a senile old fart. You might as well just drop it and answer my questions. Who are you again? Is it you, Rahi? You'll keep pretending, huh? Fine, I don't have time for this anyways. Next time you want to yell at me, don't hit me with that oversized drumstick of yours, though. My arm still hurts. If I hit you, which I don't remember doing, it was for a good reason, young man. You probably did not listen to old Jiro, and you should always listen to your elders. They are full of wisdom and knowledge. Yeah, anything else I should know, or can I go now? Apparently I'm not allowed to fail, so getting there late seems kind of counterproductive. Be careful, son. You are still vulnerable to them. And whatever you do, make sure to protect the heirs. Yeah, see you around, old man. What a weirdo, but at least he kind of confirmed that the senile fart is just an act. I wonder what his deal is and whether I should take him more seriously. Make Ori mine, huh? I told you, Steph, he fucked up. She wasn't supposed to be the wife. Oh yeah, the lore is on my side. The lore is on my side. Is it Miko? It's gotta be Miko. Oh boy, I don't want to bet money on this. It's gotta be Miko. But I'm not betting anything. Leaving the little park, I hurry over to the nearby church, checking my phone for the time on the way there. Seems like talking to the old man didn't take as much time as I thought. In fact, it's almost as if it didn't take any time at all, even though it felt like I was talking to him for at least 10 minutes. Weird. Interesting. That's an interesting drop there. A couple of minutes later, I arrive at my destination and find myself in a bit of a pickle. Why is Ori's that's his dad? That's her dad? Why is Ori's dad standing around there with how he's positioned? I can't just walk past him. I guess I'll have to go say hi at least, if only to not make myself look suspicious. Sen, is that you? Angus, nice to see you. You too, lad. I didn't know you were coming today, or you never said anything. It's a bit of a surprise. I figured I should be here for her. Big day. Oh, that's lovely. You're still the same kind of lad you were all those years ago, ain't you? Yeah, maybe. Thanks, Angus. Where is she, by the way? Oh, spending time in solitude, mentally preparing herself for the rituals of the day. I see. Speaking of those rituals, do you know what exactly they entail? I can't say I do, lad. I'm a devout believer, but I ain't no nun. You know how these folks are with their secrets and whatnot. Yeah, I know what you mean. Good morning, gentlemen. Uh-oh, that's the guy from Saturday. Good day to you, Bishop Saito. Thank you for coming to town for my little girl's ceremony. Oh, yikes, a bishop? It must be pretty important within the church then. Mr. McDonald, good to see you. It's my pleasure. And you, I remember you Saturday at the beach, right? Stay calm. He only knows that you're friends with Ori, nothing else. Yeah, that's correct. I'm Sen Ibuki. It's a pleasure to meet you, Sen. Is it okay for me to call you that? Yeah, sure. My name is Rota Saito. You can call me Rota if you want. Nice to meet you, Rota. Say, I can't help but notice that you're not having your crucifix on you today. Did something happen to it? Oh, yeah, right. It must have gotten stolen at the beach because I didn't have it anymore afterwards. That is unfortunate. Luckily for us, this branch has an unclaimed shard stored here. Would you like to claim it? An unclaimed, huh? What is he talking about? Are those shards the same as a crucifix? No, I don't think so, man. What is the church hiding? Other than most secrets, It's like, No, when you think about it, every small or big organization doesn't have to be big for them to be hiding something. It is what it is, right? That's just how I think. Be it cults, governments, non-government or private organizations, they're always hiding something, they're always hiding something. Maybe it's understandable, maybe it's not, I don't know. I should probably just play along for the moment because he seems to think of me as I don't know what. Sounds like it could be beneficial for me though. Do we still have time before the ceremony begins? We do. There's a slight delay, so the ceremony will start 15 minutes later than initially planned. Then yes, please. I'm sorry to have to cut this conversation short, Mr. McDonald. Do what you have to do, Your Excellency. It sounds important. It is. Please excuse us. We will be back for the ceremony. Of course, Your Excellency. If you would follow me, Sen. Yeah. Sorry, Angus. Maybe we can talk more later. Certainly, it was nice seeing you, Sen. I nod at him. It was nice seeing you as well. After that, Rota turns around and leads me towards a small room in the back of the church. This guy better not be does not have the hots for me, man. Or maybe it would be better. I have a slightly bad feeling about this, but right now I can't do much else but play along. Who knows? Maybe it'll even help me learn something of value for SECS. So what really happened to his shard? It couldn't have just have been stolen, right? I wonder why he calls it that. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure what happened to it. One moment I had it, the next it was gone. I didn't want to worry Angus unnecessarily, but I'm suspecting shady business. By one of the girls in her company? No, not them. But there was a strange guy at the beach, harassing the girls while I was distracted. I suspect him to be a culprit. Probably a satyr then. What? Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. I take it you've checked the girls then. Of course, they're all, pure. Good, I'm glad to hear that. Wouldn't want to see one of our prospects in a company of myths, after all. I was about to check myself. When you entered the conversation on Saturday. Something I want to apologize for, by the way. Ah. Yes, it wasn't my intention to disturb your plans. Had I known that another shard was already on it, I would have stayed clear. But I suppose these things are inevitable when important agents act independently of each other. Right? Right, yeah, I understand. Of course, no hard feelings. He thinks I'm an agent of the church, huh? I can use that to my advantage. Thank you, I'm glad to hear that. Of course, Ryota. Time to be a bit more proactive in this conversation. So you came here for the ceremony as well? Indeed, I'm here in direct order of my superiors. What about you? I'm here of my own volition because the prospect is important to me. My current task, she's more than just a normal prospect. Can you tell me more? All I was told is that I need to be here for the ceremony, but nothing about the reasons. All I can tell you is that we expect the myths to make a move today. I assume you're here for backup. If I can find an opportunity, I'll double check the prospect, but I'm not sure that I have the time for that before the ceremony. That's about all I can tell you. You know how these things go. I figured, but it was worth a try. I can't say that I'm not curious about the presence of another shard. Maybe afterwards, Ryota. The mission comes first. I understand. Is there something I can do to help? So I'm assuming shards are direct agents of the church, like HQ, in this scenario, because he's a bishop. In theory, he'd have more dick swinging power in this local area. But for some reason, he's like, oh, we're kind of equal here. Maybe you're kind of above me because you got a secret mission or some shit, Either way, very fascinating, quite fascinating indeed. Just keep an eye out for now. We don't know what exactly to expect. Stay flexible. Of course, I'll do that. Are you going to participate in the ritual after the ceremony? No, I don't intend to. What about you? Me neither. These things are nasty. I'm glad that we aren't required to participate. Yeah, I'm not a fan either. But we should probably get back out there now. The ceremony is going to start shortly. You're right, of course. Let me quickly grab the unclaimed shard for you. Thanks, Ryota. Turning around, he walks up to the desk behind him, opens one of its drawers, and pulls out the box. Here you go, Sen. Taking the crucifix from the box, I put it on. Thank you. It feels good to be protected again. Once I close the clasp on it, I feel a subtle pulse running through my body. It's gone as quickly as it happened, though. It does, doesn't it? Good, apparently he hasn't noticed anything. Yeah, very good. Wait, what's that on his chest? Is that his crucifix? Shall we then? After you. The church agent and I leave the room to head back to where the ceremony is going to take place. Once out there, he excuses himself, saying that he needs to talk to a few more people. giving him a thumbs up and a cordial smile. I turn and take a look around the room to see if I recognize anyone. Aw, in one of the, this is not the Catholic Church. I'm kidding, it is a freaking crucifix. Clearly, it's a Catholic Church. I was about to say, hell nah. My God, you know. But then again, the Crusades kind of started of I'd say a proactive reaction towards another religion. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay. Did the Christian kingdoms overreact after multiple crusades? I think so. Either way, you know, people are people hiding behind their own faith and belief and religion. Funny enough, if the I don't want to get political here or offensive, but when you think about it, I 100% believe if anyone who started the religion were alive, or someone who started this belief or fandom were alive, they'd be like, "What the fuck are you guys have been doing?" Okay, that's kind of you're interpreting, but then again, that's how people are. You know, it's the same thing with, man, we can't kill people, but then there's benefits to it. Then you're like, okay, I guess the rules are open to interpretation. Here we go again. In one of the corners of the room, I spot Ori looking around with a look of I'm not sure what on her face. I guess I should go and let her know that I'm here before things begin. Ori? Sen, what are you doing here? Do you think I'd leave you behind after Saturday? Kind of. I wasn't sure what to think. I'm still not sure about that, to be honest. Well, I'm here. I can see that. How are you feeling? I'm not sure how I'm feeling. Isn't that guy, Gob, you know, the one you put to sleep? Oh, great, those two fuckwits are here too. But I guess I can use this. Howdy, Oriana. Good day, Oriana. Who's your friend? Brother Gob, Brother Yob, hello. This is Sen, a friend of mine. I'm thinking he's the one, Yob. I think you're right, Gob. Gob, Yob, I'm really glad to meet the two of you here. What's going on? Do you two know Sen from somewhere? He was our neighbor we went to school with him in college, you know. Which one is it? Neighbor school. Sen? Neither. I already told you where I know them from, Ori. The restaurant? Mm-hmm. The brothers, is it true? Did you attack Sen in a restaurant last week? We didn't attack. He went places he shouldn't go, buying from them demon folks, supporting them. So it is true. Brother Yob? Yeah, Oriana, he went to a place he shouldn't have gone. I see. But why were the two of you there? I had a pee. We was hungry. Sen? You know the answer, Ori. They are shaking down certain kinds of businesses. Yob, what do you have to say to that? Yeah, we was there to take them's money. Fuck them demons and them nasty business them's. I can't really do the the Polly accent. Fuck them's demons and them nasty businesses. Them's you should be. I can't really fucking read this. For not getting them's places burnt down. It was doing God's work. It was homeless, man. You know. Are you too serious? You can't go around taking hard-working people's money. What's wrong with you? It doesn't matter who they are. A restaurant owner isn't harming anyone. I can't stand being around you two. You should be ashamed. I'm sorry, Sen. I need to get ready for the ceremony. Storming off, Ori heads over to the central part of the room, where she talks to an elderly man, leaving me behind with the two morons. What's her fucking deal? She's probably on her period. Oh, God, I don't want to do her while she be bleeding like a gutted pig. Are they really gonna talk about that while I'm standing right next to them? Have her bummed then, I don't know. What do you care if she be bleeding? They really are, what the fuck? You can be so smart, Gob. Fuck my cover, I guess. Ain't I? Can't wait for... that felt good. What the heck? Why'd you do that for? He's talking instead of attacking me. Let's see if I can't salvage the situation after all. Taking out the crucifix from underneath my clothes, I hold it up for him to see. You see this moron? What does this tell you? Aw shit, you're one of the big fish? And Gob smacked you right in the noggin. That's damn right, you dumbass. You fucked up a perfectly set up plan that I was working on for months. Months! Do you have any idea the amount of damage your fuckwits caused by coming there last week? We had no idea, sir. Ma'am, sir. Yeah, I know you don't. Give me your fucking ID. What? Your ID and the other one's ID too now. Yes, sir. Here, sir. I'm Gob is Yob. No, wait, I'm Yob. He's Gob. Snatching the IDs from his hand, I shoved them into my back pocket. I'll keep those until further notice, gosh darn it. The two of you better stop fucking around, okay? Randomly attacking people. I'm keeping an eye on you. Next time you fuck up, I'll hang you up by your balls. Yes, sir. No, sir. It won't happen again, sir. It better not. I'll take that fat waste of oxygen. Get the fuck out of here, man. You're done for today. Aye, Captain, sir. Come on, God, we have to go. Huh. That was kind of cathartic. What an idiot. Hopefully this hasn't drawn too much attention to me. Oops. Guess I gotta keep the charade up for a bit longer. My apologies, those who needed to be put into their places. I'm sure you had your reasons, Sen. Let's just move on and begin the ceremony, shall we? Yeah. Moving over to the rest of the crowd, I placed myself right in front of Ori, who at this point has moved to some sort of stage. For some reason, I have a decent amount of space around me, almost as if no one wants to come closer than an arm's length. I wonder why that is. Everyone here now, no more fights to fight, no thank you. We have gathered today to marry this young woman to our one and only God, our Savior. As a proud human and an avid defender of purity and all things, I can't. I'm like thinking, like, oh my God, if the actual church did this in public, like, would they be? I guess in this world, that's how much influences the Catholic has. Now it's more of a, yeah, I don't know, choose your religion. What the fuck? If it was back in the day and you're not Catholic, you'd get shanked and murdered. Or worse. Either way, I'm just saying. As a proud human and an avid defender of purity in all things, I can say that it is my honor to be the one bringing young and pure Oriana into our midst. I'm sure all of you look forward to what's to come after this as much as I do. Initiating a beautiful young woman like a dear Oriana is always satisfying. The life of a nun is filled with devotion and obedience, dedication and order, and most of all, faith. All of you are as faithful to our Lord and Savior as I am. All of you enjoy furthering our cause. All of you enjoy our rituals. For it is the Lord who said, blah, this sounds like it could be a longer speech. I'm already bored by it. And discuss it. How can Ori not see this? I almost want to use Inaiman's cube already and simply carry her out of here just so neither of us has to listen to this bullshit anymore. But I guess I shouldn't blow the cover I locked into. It seems like something that could prove incredibly valuable. I can always use the cube later if I really need to. For now, well, I guess I gotta live through that nasty mummy's speech. Poor Ori though, she looks incredibly insecure up there. I wonder what's going through her head. And now, young Oriana, it is time for you to say your vows, which will bind you to us and enable you to participate in the... Woo! Ain't she a beautiful girl? That's my daughter. Shut up, Angus. Apologies, please continue. Advanced rituals. Oriana? Huh? Oh, yes, what's wrong, girl? Are you getting the jitters? Come on, stop being silly. I just say your vows so that we can continue on to the more interesting parts. But, no buts. Just do what you're being told. You might as well get used to that now. Obedience is an important trait for any young nun. Why are all of those people so despicable? Father? Yes? I think I know what's happening. I've seen this before. The girl seems to need to be reminded of her faith. Do you mind if I talk to her in private for a moment? The priest looks over to Ryota, who nods at him to give his okay. That's going to make her do her part? But make it quick. The sun isn't going to stay up forever. But, Jesus, this priest, man. You're talking to your superior, mother trucker. You want to get placed in the Hicks? The far out of countryside, yeah, we'll be back in time. Oriana, would you come with me real quick? Okay, we'll be right back. Stepping down from the stage, Oriana follows me over to the small room Ryota and I had our chat in before. Sen, what's going on? Am I right in assuming that you're no longer convinced of going through with this, Ori? Yes, I think some of the things you said, maybe you weren't completely wrong, I'll be honest. I'm not sure. I need more time to think about this before I dedicate. I'm not sure. I think I need more time to think about this before I, dedicate myself to them for good. But I don't know how to get out of it at this point, Everyone's out there is waiting for me to say my vows. They're also excited for the ritual afterwards. So were Yob and Gob. Alright, this ritual, that it's an orgy, right? What are you talking about? Do you know what an orgy is? Sen, what are you asking me? So you do know. What does that have to do with the ritual, though? That is the ritual. I had an inkling before, based on your description, and Yob and Gob confirmed it. I'll be honest, is that true? Don't spoil me, we're about to get there. I'm asking, fuck it. If not anything else, then this is at the very least should convince you that going through with the ceremony is not the right thing for you to do. An orgy, are you sure? This is the most Yeah, at least a few of the men in that room behind us, including the priest, from what I can tell, are excited to have their way with your body. With my. But I want to save myself for my future husband. Uh, right. Yeah, that won't be possible to go through with your vows. But what do I do? I might have a solution, but I need you to trust me. Pocket sand. I do trust you, Sen. I never should have doubted you to begin with. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Ori. I take a step closer to my confused childhood friend. Give me your hand and try not to yell, okay? I'm gonna prick your finger with something real quick. My finger? Why? A friend of mine gave me something to make a quick exit, but for it to not affect you and me, we need to be immunized. If you think that's the right way, I said I would trust you and I meant it. Hmm. Shh, it's okay. That's it. That's it already. What's going to happen now? Now we're going to go back out there and you're going to act like I've convinced you to continue. Then when you're supposed to say your vows, try saying some of the nonsense you think a demon would say. Afterwards, act like you're doing some magic to put everyone to sleep. But everyone's going to think I'm a demon then. Yeah, that's the plan. Just trust me. I'll make sure that no one's going to think badly of you. How am I supposed to act like that? Just act like one of the evil women in one of the shows you liked to watch when we were younger. Okay, I can do this. Oh no, prepare to cringe. Good, then let's go back out there now. Yes. Oh, and they think I'm a bishop. So when you refer to me, do so as Bishop Ibuki or Your Excellency while we're here. Okay. While Ori heads towards the door, I quickly prick my own finger, rendering myself immune to the gas as well. Afterwards, I follow my gorgeous childhood friend out of the small room and resume my place in the crowd. Wait, where is Ori gonna stay? At my house as well? Are we good now? Was he able to put some sense into you, girl? Yes, father, I'm ready to continue. Good, about time. Thank you, Your Excellency. Bishop Saido's informed me about your person while you were gone. Apologies for my ignorance. Yes. You were being rude, brother. You couldn't have known. Continue with the ceremony, father. Of course, Your Excellency. Picking up where we left off, let me once again say how glad I am to welcome young Oriana into our midst today. She will be a great addition to the clergy, and I'm convinced that she will dedicate her spirit and her body to our faith. Oriana, it is time for your vows. Are you ready? Yes, father, I'm ready. Bishop Ibuki is reminding me what's important. Finally. Close her eyes or takes a deep breath before she begins. Thank you all so much for coming here. I'm glad to see all of you faithful people gathering here. Because I have exactly where I need you to be. Your souls will be ours. Oh god, man. Somebody shoot me. Fall asleep. Oh my god, she mentioned my pseudo name. Subscribe, like, comment down below. Yeah, subscribe. Well, I guess that's my signal. Everyone's still in shock, but they'll start acting my any moment. Activating the cube in my pocket, I can feel the gas being released from it. Now the only thing left to do is... Demon, get her! Foolish humans. What, the bishop is unconscious. After letting myself fall to the ground, faking unconsciousness, I can hear bodies around me fall to the ground as well. Sounds like an Ivan's gadget has done its job. Oh, I thought it was not gonna work. I thought, oh god, did they have like some kind of anti-something? Carefully opening my eyes, I tried to take stock of my surroundings. Ori is still up and the priest is unconscious. Everyone else seems to be unconscious as well. Good. Yes. Wait, are there any cameras in this church? Because churches have cameras now, by the way. For like, it's been like 5 or almost like 10 years now. Or in the Philippines, yeah. Turning around, Ori runs off towards the door behind me and leaves the room. A moment later, she comes back out, clutching a satchel of some sort. Giving me a quick smile, she passes by me, heading towards the exit. Guess I gotta get up and do some work here. But first, my apartment's location. Taking my phone out, I shoot Ori a quick text with the GPS location of my place. Alright, first order of business is gonna be to rob them. I love the irony. Well, technically it would be enough to just take their IDs, but I mean, while I'm already at it, I might as well, I guess. That guy right there has a fucking battle axe. I'm sure Naiwin or one of the others can extract all kinds of useful information from their phones and whatnot. Sorry, Angus, I can't make an exception for you, not if I want this to be believable. Why does he have a sandwich in his pocket? Must have been hungry, You gotta have backup sandwiches, my man. Moving on, I guess. For a church guy, he seemed to be alright, but he's still part of them, so I can't make an exception for him either. Alright, yeah, why not? After gathering intel from the people on one side, I quickly repeat the process on the other side, and finally the priest on the stage. Alright, I've gathered all their things now. I need some sort of bag. I think I saw something like that in the room back there. Quickly heading back to the small room I've already been in twice today, I grab a tablecloth and head back to the pile of loot in the main room. After putting everything but the axe into the cloth, including my own things just to be sure, I tie it into a nice bundle and take it outdoors. There I stash the bundle and the axe in a bush off to the side for later retrieval. Then I go back in, resuming my previous position on the floor, playing unconscious. I was about to say he better be unconscious as well. Because if he's not there, it's clear as day who's, who. Now all that's left to do is to wait for the others to wake up. A few minutes of lying around moving later, I can hear someone steering near me. Oh, what? Slowly others begin to move as well. Jinkies, what happened? Is it a reference to Shaggy from Scooby-Doo? My head. Sounds like it's time. Ow. Sen, good, you're awake. Yeah, but I feel like I've been hit by a truck. I think it's the same for all of us. Do you know what happened? All I remember is Oriana. No, wait, she wasn't a prospect. She revealed herself as one of them near the end, or was that a dream? No, I don't think it was. She did something and suddenly you collapsed. Soon after that, all of us others followed suit. I knew they had powers, but I didn't know it could be like that. I've heard some things, but what's even more concerning is that I didn't notice anything weird about her when I talked to her before. Are you saying, I think whoever she really is able to avoid detection, yeah. That's highly concerning. Indeed. And now for the finishing touch. I pat down my pockets. Where? My phone and wallet are gone. So is my sandwich. And my axe! Lucy, no! All my belongings are gone as well. She must have robbed us after we fell unconscious. My phone held some important pieces of information. I need to head back home and delete all the files remotely before she can access them. Ryota? Yes? Can you take care of everything here? This is extremely important and I need to take care of it as soon as possible. What if Ryota emails the church? The Pope. Good day, Pope. So we got robbed, but don't worry, one of your agents, Bishop Sen Ibuki, I think he's a pretty stand-up guy, he's locked in, he's confident, he did not panic. Without him, we would have been like panicking, And then the Pope replies, who the fuck is that? Of course, Sen, go, I'll deal with things here. Thank you. Sen? Yes, Angus? What happened to my Oriana? I'm not sure, to be honest. From what I can tell, she must have been replaced with a doppelganger. The real Oriana is probably at home and has no memory of anything. It's questionable how much she remembers at all. There's no telling how long this has been going on. If I were you, I'd try not to push her in any direction for a while, at least until she's recovered. If her memory really has been tampered with. Actually, I do have some experience with these kinds of things. If you want, I can evaluate her current state soon. That would be fantastic, Sen. Can you do that? Yeah, no problem, but I really need to go and deal with this urgent matter now. I'll contact you, Oriana, in a couple days, alright? Yes, go! And thank you. I always knew you were a great lad. See you soon, Angus. Bye, Ryota. Oh, and someone take care of the father. Maybe he looks a bit rough. What is this? Oh, the father. Oh, he's a bit... I'll take care of it. Thanks, Ryota. Clambering to my feet, I begin walking towards the exit, the whole time waiting for someone to yell out. Please don't ask any weird questions. Please don't ask any weird questions. Sen? Yes, Ryota? Be careful, alright? And God be with you. Yeah. Thanks, Ryota. You too. What a nice guy. Too bad he's part of the church. Luckily, I seem to have gotten away with everything I did today. One time outside, and the church's door is closed behind me, I sigh a breath of relief. That was as stressful as it was exciting. No time to stand around though. I need to grab the things I confiscated and get the fuck out of here. Hopefully they are still there. Going over to the bush, I rummage around for a bit, but ultimately find the package where I left it. Phew, got worried there for a second. Once I have secured the treasure trove of information I locked into, I head straight away from the church and everyone in it. Time to head home and tell Oriana about the good news. It's a bit of a walk though. I should probably tell Suzu that I'm fine too, just so she doesn't worry any longer than necessary. Oh, I've got a message from Oriana, another one from an unknown number. Let's see. Of course, we're gonna be checking freaking Ori's message. Hey, hi Sen, I'm waiting outside of your apartment building. Do you know how much longer you're going to be People are looking at me weirdly and I feel a bit exposed in my outfit. Please come quickly. I think she's already there, I guess. Hey Ori, I'm on my way now. Should be there in a few minutes. I guess I could tell her to just wait inside with Suzu. She doesn't know about Suzu living with me yet, though. Damn it, I guess I'll have to deal with that when I'm there. If you don't want to keep waiting outside, just ring the doorbell. Suzu will let you in. Suzu from the beach? Yeah. Why is she at your place? I'll explain that when I'm home, okay? Sen? Yes? Is she one of them too? She is, yes. Please trust me on this, Ori. Suzu's not going to harm you. No reaction. I guess I'll send Suzu a message and then get home as quickly as I can. The other message will have to wait. Quickly gonna pull up Suzu's chat and hey cutie, I'm alright and things went mostly well. Ori might ring the doorbell any moment if she hasn't already. Let her in, would ya? I'm on my way home too and should be with you in a few minutes. She also knows about you. Please don't get offended in case she's wary of you or wary. You saw where her head's at on Saturday. Hi Sen, she's on her way up here already. I'll be nice to her. Please hurry, okay? Yeah, thanks cutie. I miss you. Oh my god, get this lovey-dovey text chat out here. Alright, good. I guess I should walk a bit faster. I doubt things are going to escalate between Suzu and Ori, but you never know. A few minutes later, I opened the door to my Wait, we didn't even check that unknown number. To show you what you can be looking forward to when you come visit us, I just wanted to quickly send you our address for that same reason too. Do you already know when that's going to be? I can't wait to have you here. Let me know, alright? Heart. Right, I said I'd visit them. I wonder if Inai's invented something to clone people yet. As it stands, I could use a clone or two to free up my days a bit. But I shouldn't complain. I guess most of the things I do or with beautiful girls after all. There's worse fates one can have. The only question now is when I'm gonna have some free time to go visit them. Tomorrow, maybe? No, wait, that's when I have my outing with Nagisa and Nene. I really don't want to reschedule that. Wednesday? No, that's when I'm meeting Aki. Definitely can't reschedule that either. I guess I'll wing it and go visit them when I have some free time. Sorry, Aya. Hey, Aya, that's a damn sexy photo. About me visiting you, my days are filled to the brim with stuff at the moment. I'm not sure when I can make it yet. The only times I'm free are while you're at school. Best I can do at the moment is to let you know on short notice when I'm free. That alright with you? Oh, hi there, Sen. I wouldn't mind skipping school for you if that helps. Kiri does it all the time too. I bet I could convince Chi and Sai to do so as well. But you can also just let me know when you're free. I'm spontaneous and open for new things like that. Heh. Alright, and I'll let you know when I'm free, Dan. You should have skipped school for me, though. It's not that urgent that I come over after all, is it? But I'm still looking forward to it. Don't make me wait for too long, Sen. We still have a surprise for you, too. You do? Yes, but I can't tell you more than that. Sorry. I guess it wouldn't be a surprise otherwise. I'll see what I can do over the next few days, Aya. Maybe we can figure out some solution until then. Hopefully. I need to go now, though. Talk to you soon, alright? Bye! Well, alright, that's that. Now let's see what Ori has to say. Not sure that it was too wise chatting with Aya the whole time instead of reading Ori's message first, but oh well. It is what it is, I guess. Alright, everyone, welcome back. Just a quick cut, now we know it was Aya who contacted us. A few minutes later, I opened the door to my apartment and walked into a noticeably uncomfortable silence. Hey, you two. Sen! Oh, thank God, Sen. Ow. What? Oh, sorry, I still have the shard on me. The what? It's a church thing. Okay? I'll be in my room, okay? Yeah, of course. Thanks, cutie. Call me if you need me. Yeah. Before joining Oriana, I quickly take off the shard Ryota gave me and stash it next to the cloaker and the pills where it hopefully won't affect Suzu anymore. I should probably take it with me later today. Maybe I can leave it with SECS for the time being. Who knows what they can make of it. Is she upset with me? I don't think so. It was probably just too awkward. If you say so. So, why is she living here? I take a deep breath and heave a heavy sigh, releasing some of the remaining tension in my body. Suzu has lost her whole family not too long ago and didn't have anywhere else to stay. I didn't plan on it, but she ended up staying with me. Can I ask what happened to her family? They were attacked and killed for being myths. Her whole family? Her whole clan, yeah. Susie's the only one who survived because she wasn't home at the time. They've tried to finish the job thrice since then. Oh no! Who? It wasn't the church this time, I think. As far as I'm aware, it's a group called the Puritan Order of Peace. I'm not sure what their goals are really, but they seem to have it out for myths even more than the church. Speaking of the church, though, I'm sorry, Sen. Hmm. Huh? Huh? Hmm? Why'd you say that? I should have trusted you. Yeah, you should have. I told you so. Blondes, am I right? Okay. It's okay, Ori. I'm just glad that you didn't go through with this farce today. Imagining what they would have done with you. Because I'll be doing the same thing to you. I'm kidding. Yeah, it makes my blood boil. Why is that? Hmm? Why do you care so much? You are my friend, Ori. Is that the only reason? It, I, the saint must become yours. Eh? Make it so. Ah, that old weirdo. Am I really going to try something with Ori though? Why am I even considering listening to a random old fart like him? Because I've always liked her even back when we were kids, and it wouldn't be the worst to get closer to her, I guess. Ah, fuck me. He really wants to get fucked, huh? Not the only reason, no. What? What else is there? I like you, Ori. Like, as in, like? Yeah. Since when? Always, I guess. You were my first crush. Sen? I'm not expecting anything from you, Ori. You asked and I answered. Nothing else. What's gonna happen? You were my first crush too. Huh? What was that? I said you were my first crush too. Oh, I see. I had no idea. And what about now? Uh, I'm not sure, Sen. I thought I would become a nun, you know. Oh, but hearing that you like me gave me a whole lot of butterflies. Maybe I just haven't thought about the possibility before. Now comes the awkward part. Ori, there is something you need to know though, okay? I'm kind of engaged. You're what? To whom? Suzu. Suzu, the girl that lives with you, she's your fiance? Why are you telling me this? Why did you tell me about liking me for engaged? Do you already want to cheat on her? And do you really expect me to take part in that? No, of course not. Maybe. It's weird. I'm not sure that I can explain this to you in a satisfactory way. Try it anyway. Suzu is not. Oh god. The problems of having a harem. Suzu is not the only one I'm seeing. Okay, wait, that sounds even worse. She knows. She's okay with it. Likes it even. I don't know why. I'm not cheating on Suzu. It's more of a polygamous. I'm not sure that I would call it an open relationship, but it's something like that. Although we aren't really in a relationship either. What do you mean you're not in a relationship? Aren't you engaged? Yeah, but it's not a human engagement, and it kind of just happened. Believe me, I know how weird this sounds. I only learned about it a couple hours ago too. It hasn't fully registered yet for me either. Up until now, Susie and I hadn't really talked about relationships or anything. We still haven't really. There was simply no time between leaving or learning about engagement and attending your ceremony. So let me summarize. You're engaged, but it was an accident and there hadn't been an established relationship before. You're also seeing other girls, and your accidental fiance who's living with you is okay with that. And not only that, but she's also not a human, but a what? Usually it's frowned upon talking about that in their part of society. It's a pretty personal bit of information. Okay, I'll ask her myself then. That's kind of frowned upon too, but I think in this case it's fine. Oriana's like, what the fuck, man? This is complicated. I can see why the church wanted to kill myths. Also, you like me and want what? For me to become another girlfriend of yours? Yeah, 100%. Maybe not immediately, but eventually. Yeah, I figured we start by going on a date and see where that leads us. And you expect me to be okay with that? I don't expect it to be anything, Ori. Well, that's kind of fucked up. Of course, I know how weird of a proposition this is, but I don't think it's a bad thing necessarily. It feels right. Okay, who are the others? Miko is one of them, isn't she? Yep. Yeah, she's already adapting quick. She knows. She is. I knew it. The way you looked at each other on Saturday made it so obvious. Who else? Kana? Of course. What about Kagome? No, not Kagome. Why not? Not yet. Oh yeah, dab me up. It's a complicated. I guess Kagome thinks no one could ever find her attractive when seen next to Kana, probably in general even. She seems to have accepted the role of the eternal buddy for herself. I'm trying to coax her out of it by teasing her with compliments, but so far I'm not sure if I'll be successful. So it's not that you don't want her, but that you weren't successful yet. Damn, this is stings. I can see why she can become a saintess or a nun. Wow. I guess so, yeah. And the others are all okay with sharing you? Miko and Suzu are. Kana, she doesn't know about it yet. Things are very fresh between us. Steph, Franshu, Amarok. I mean, you're the guys that are the people that are always commenting. So for the people that are watching, like, who the fuck are these people? Well, people who subscribe or watch me sometimes, maybe often or not. You know, it is what it is. You know what? When you think about it, all these relationships that he's done, almost 2 weeks, right? This guy's the most successful freaking swinger I've ever seen. Things are very fresh between us and she's rather jealous. So I'm not sure yet when and how I'm going to tell her. I'm not sure that she's going to take it well. Oriana be like, Sen, no shit, Sherlock. I shrug with an awkward expression on my face. I know, I didn't plan any of this, Ori. I'm just following my heart. Your heart, or is it maybe another body part of yours are following? I mean, I can see where you're coming from, but vampires kind of can't do it with others who aren't vampires as well. They can? Yeah, it's a whole thing. So doing it has never been part of the decision. Not that there has been a conscious decision to begin with. Things kind of just keep happening to me lately, you know? But in a weird way, it makes me happy. It feels right. Just like thinking about getting closer to you. Oh, I knew it. Of course, the first wife gets jelly. Is it okay if I join? Ori? They really lied to me about myths. And look at that, a hamster between the twin towers. They did. Suzu won't hurt you. Right, cutie? I promise. Then okay, I trusted you wouldn't put me in danger, Sen. Thanks, Ori. That means a lot to me. Come sit down with us, cutie. I heard some of your conversation. I guess that's not too surprising. The apartment isn't really soundproof or anything. Yeah, it's an apartment. Oh my days. Yeah, this is kind of awkward. Can I ask you something? I'm a vampire, just like Miko. Oh, I see. And you sure don't want to eat me? We don't eat people, that's disgusting. Blah. Okay, that's good. Can I ask you something else? I'm okay. You're really okay with sharing Sen? I didn't think you'd ask that so directly. Sorry, you don't have to answer if you don't want to. Of course, it's none of my business. No, it's okay. I was just surprised. I'm okay with it. Yes, it's kind of exciting even. All I ask is that he tells me about it. Especially now that we're engaged. You like it? Aren't you afraid that he's going to leave you for one of the others eventually? No, I don't have a reason to be afraid of that. Sen isn't like that. How do you know? I just know. I can feel it. June knows. Because she has her own freaking religion that they know. And I think you know it too. Am I wrong in assuming that you always had a bit of a crush on him? Don't you want to be with him, fall asleep in his arms at night, have him kiss you and tell you how pretty you are? You know, subscribe to a Sleepy or like his videos or whatever? No, yeah. There's no better feeling in the world than when he does this. All you need to do is to accept what you already know about him deep within yourself. Suzu, are you using my ability? No, I don't think I need to. Suzu brings her mouth close to my ear to whisper something to me. I'll leave you alone again. You should kiss her when I'm gone. What? If you want to talk some more, come to my room, okay? Okay? Thank you? So, Sen, this is a lot. That's an info dump. That's a trauma dump, info dump, lore dump in one sitting. It's amazing Ori hasn't exploded her fucking mind yet, you know? She'd popped like a balloon. I know, Ori. I'm sorry. No, it's not your fault. It's not. I just don't know what to feel right now. I don't. Yeah, exactly. This is like What if your crush tells you I like you, and then tells them, yeah, I'm a werewolf, and then you're like, wait, how, whoa, but my family was killed, so I've been living alone. It's like, whoa, come, I'm, I'm just processing the first thing right now. Can you put that cock between your can you put that cock back in your pants or something before you fuck me raws? No, it's one of those sayings, famous sayings, right? This is all going so fast. You really like me? Yes, or I think I always did. What did Suzu whisper to you before she left? She said I could kiss you once she's gone. She told you to do what? To kiss you, and I think I'm going to do it too, unless you stop me. I. Sen, do you want me to stop? I don't. Oh my days, this guy. Look at this guy. After a short inner struggle, Ori gives into the kiss and seemingly begins to enjoy herself. There's no tongue at all. Of course, she's probably never kissed anyone before due to her upbringing. I don't use my tongue either. I'm sure there's already a lot to process for her, even without me actually trying to make out with her. For now, a simple kiss should be fine. Or should do fine. A few seconds of kissing later, I break off the kiss, slightly pulling back from Ori. Oh god, oh my god, Sen, my heart is beating so hard! Yeah, mine as well. As much as I want to continue, I think I should give her some time to process this development. You okay there, Ori? Yes, this is just... The day didn't go like I thought it would, at all. Sorry, I guess that's mostly my fault. No, it's okay. Do you need something? A glass of water, maybe? Some fresh air, I think. Do you mind if we go to the balcony? Sure, yeah, come. We step outside and onto the balcony where Ori turns towards the railing and takes a deep breath. Better? A lot, thank you. Sen? Why did you never tell me? We were just kids before you left for Europe and didn't even really know what I was feeling back then. It mostly just dawned on me in retrospect. You being more beautiful than ever probably did its part too. You think I'm beautiful? Comment down below if you think Oriana's beautiful. You'd be fucking blind if you didn't tell me she's kinda hot. Very, you're gorgeous, Ori. Would you maybe put your arms around me? Instead of answering, I step behind a pretty blonde and do as she asks. It's a strange feeling to suddenly be this physical affectionate with her after we've kept our distance for years. It's not a bad feeling though. This feels nice. I still don't know about becoming part of your harem or what it is though. It's fine, Ori. I don't expect anything from you, but I also just could not tell you, Just maybe I think about it. And until then we can see each other and figure out what's right and what's right for us. If you want, that is. If it's going to be like this, I think I don't mind. I could stand here all day, the sun's warmth in my face and yours hugging my back. It's peaceful, isn't it? What the hell? Sen, is that you? Machi, what are you doing there? You two look really cute together, so I thought I'd come say hi. Also, can I maybe come in? I do like hanging out with you two, but my arms are getting a bit tired. Oh, yeah, sure. Do you need a hand? No, thank you, I got this. Just maybe take a step or two back. Right. No, not taking her warning lightly or a nice step back until we're standing against the wall. Alright, there's plenty space now. Launching herself up, Machi gets some serious airtime before landing in front of us on the balcony. That's actually a good pose when I think about it. What is this arm strength? Wee! Yup! Whoa, how did she do that? I don't know. Let's ask her. Machi? Hi there, long time no see, Sen. Yeah, hi, how did you do that? What, climbing up here? Yeah, and the jump just now. I've got a few tricks up my sleeve. That's not a satisfying answer. Yeah, just like me ending this video, this is officially me ending this video. Okay, there we go. This is not the fourth recording or whatever. 3 hours, I think. Correct me down below. Subscribe, like, comment down below if you want more shorter videos. But yeah, I'll be seeing you in the next episode of Crimson High. What a doozy of an episode. Lots of things got revealed. See ya. Bye.